This special Hip Hop 50 episode of New Rory and Mal is brought to you by eBay. Rory,
Yes,
us hip hop fans, we know authentic when we see it, when we hear it. You can't fake us out.
absolutely. And that's why we are partnering with eBay. They know how important it is to be real. Your sneakers, your watches, your jewelry, your handbags are always real with eBay's authenticity guarantee.
Nothing gets by those guys.
At all. eBay, the details inspected, the fakes rejected. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal.
eBay authenticity guarantee. Everyone deserves real. Visit ebay.com for terms.
Happy birthday, hip hop.
NewRoryNMal.
Back on the fucking road, worldwide tour.
Yeah.
End the year. We will be in Toronto on October 12th, Los Angeles on November 5th, London, November 17th, and New York City, December 1st for our holiday show.
That's the most minimal text. The text for that is so like, we're going on tour again. That's it.
It's very Peach just punching in code at 4 a.m.
And I really feel like we should blame Palooza. I have to take some accountability. We started this idea that if you just do like a spot date, you can call it a tour.
I
think we were the first people to do that obnoxious bullshit.
It's not a tour.
Going from LA to London in less than 2 weeks is a tour.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Who else is doing that?
Nobody.
Name one other pod.
Beyonce hasn't been home in 6 months.
Like, she on tour for real.
Yeah, you guys have a couple spot shows. Pop-up.
We're saving the economy with this tour.
But it is fun to call it a tour.
Yeah.
It's literally a tour.
It just says back on road.
It's not fun to call it. It's funny to call it a tour.
Well, the last run we did, I did almost feel like we were on tour.
That was a tour.
You feel like you're on tour if you're away from home for more than 3 days.
Yeah. The weekend.
Yeah, exactly. That's a tour for me.
Since Mars been born.
We're going to 3 countries. Tour.
We are.
That is true. If you do break it down, we are going to 3 countries.
Wait,
2
what?
continents.
No, 2 countries.
2 continents, 3 countries.
I want y'all to do this math. Go ahead.
No, it's 3 countries.
We're going to three countries. We're going to America,
Wait, I was going to say, we can't count the states.
the greatest country of all time.
For sure.
We're
home of
going
the free.
to America. We're not in America now.
But we're going
Home
to
of the
different
free
parts
and
of America.
One different part.
A whole different, the furthest part.
And if you
Except
also think
Alaska.
about it, we're going from London. We have to go back to New York. So we're going
From
to
London to
America
America.
from London.
We got to go through customs twice.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You ain't got enough stamps in your passport to fuck with Young H.O.
Nah, he said he was on tour, so like.
No, I just said this isn't a tour. That's all.
Will we have problems with you getting into Canada? Should we address that now?
I
Or
was
what?
just in Canada. What are you talking about?
Well, we can't bring your mom.
No, my mom might that she's a fugitive, so she might not be able to get in.
Oh.
But no, I won't have any problems.
But no, I'm excited. We haven't been to Toronto yet. That was one that we didn't have on the last run. So super excited to go to Toronto.
October 12th, the Danforth Music Hall, Toronto. We will be there. And we're back in LA.
Yeah.
November 5th.
Are you going to say tea time when we get
No, I'm
on
not.
the show?
I'm not. We're
Are you
back.
scared of the 6?
No, I'm not.
What about
back
the
at
7th?
the Regent Theater, November 5th in LA. And when we're at the Leicester, Leicester? Is that how you say it?
Leicester.
Leicester?
We're going to go with what
Leicester.
you said, though.
Leicester?
Yeah, the Lysol Theater.
The Lice Theater.
Leicester.
It's Leicester.
Do they still check kids for lice in school?
The Leicester Theater.
Probably.
Leicester. I'm going to say Leicester. Leicester.
Leicester.
Is
Leicester. I'm going to say
Leicester?
Leicester.
I think it's Leicester.
That's
Leicester.
the most
Leicester?
Syracuse way to pronounce
That's Chester?
Where's the Chester?
I'm going to say Leicester.
It's the Mansdem Theater.
Leicester
There you go.
Square
The
Theater,
blokes will be
November
there.
17th in London. And then we'll be back here home in New York City, Sony Hall, December 1st.
That was the funniest part
So-
of your argument, though.
What?
So I have
We're literally coming back home.
a prediction for London already.
Okay.
I think when we get there, we're all going to wonder, like, what's everyone about to do? Me, Eddin, Julian, we'll all go find a bar or whatever, and then we'll see on the internet that Maul is in Gig's hood with him and, like, all the goons,
Skeet up.
and he didn't invite us.
Peckham?
Yeah, I think you're going to be in Peckham going brazy, and we're going to find out on the internet like everyone else.
No, I'm not. I mean, no, I would definitely let y'all know if I was going to Peckham. I do want to go to hit different parts of the city, though, while we there this time. We didn't really do too much.
we go to Paris this time.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've
How
done.
about that, yeah.
I will say, I'm going to go to
Yeah, my
London.
schedule's slammed.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to London with much more respect on jet lag. Because I went in there very arrogant, thinking we were going to do a lot of stuff, and jet lag kicked my fucking ass for most of that trip.
Really?
Yeah.
The first few days were
Cool.
rough.
Yeah, the first.
I think it more so was the weather too.
Yeah.
It was cloudy the whole time we was there, raining. I think that kind of gives you that mood to just stay in and just get some rest. But then we were moving around a lot before London last year, though, right?
Yeah, we were in a real fucking tour.
Yeah, we were in the middle of a real tour.
So I feel like that kind of caught up to us as well.
Yeah.
But either way, we're excited to be coming back to London.
Yes, sir.
Tickets available now, NewRoryNMal.com. Hope to see y'all there. Let's have some fun before the year closes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So
put together a nice little show for everyone and add some new elements that I'm excited for these live
let's
shows.
try some things and have some fun with our people, man.
So
which
yes,
date?
go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was gonna ask you which date you're looking forward to the most. Would it be Toronto?
New York. I can't wait to just like go to holiday season and maybe try to get some sleep. I can't wait till the end of the New York show. I'm
looking forward to Toronto because we've never been. Rory and I together have never been to Toronto for a show, and they've been asking for a while. So I feel like we owe this to them for a while. So we finally got it together, and we'll be there. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing people in Toronto.
You got the tings?
One of my favorite cities in the world.
You got them out there?
I know a few women in Toronto. Yeah.
Okay, you should invite them to the show.
Yeah,
I'm sure I'll get a text about it.
About Toronto?
No, from you. Just a list of names.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do at every city.
I know. I'm just saying.
You know when you ask me like, "Yo, can you send your list?"
Yeah, and then it's just all women.
And then I send your list.
And then I say, "What level of access do you want them to have?" You say none. You know?
Well, I mean, some of them don't need access. I'm honest, right? Some of them don't need access. It's just like, it's just some friends.
It is fun because I was that with Palooza. I had to be the bad guy. I do like blaming all that on Julian because every time I put people on the list and I purposely don't put them AA or anywhere, I'm like, "Yo, Julian fucked up. He didn't put AA next to your name."
It's Julian's fault.
Of course.
I'm a good fall man for that.
You need one of those on tour for all things.
Yeah. You're like, when we're in Nam and Charlie's in the bush.
In the rice paddies.
Jesus.
He's our Forrest Gump.
It's kind of the same thing. Like you on the front lines, taking all the heat.
We were here yesterday at the office just, working away, getting some stuff done. And Julian mentioned to me that he was going to a Raya mixer. And I've been at the edge of my seat for the past 24 hours
Fuck you, Rory.
to figure out what the Raya mixer is.
Yo, you're actually like the only person I know that's like really active on Raya.
I don't know what to say to that, but yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
well, how many people do you know that are on it?
I know a few people on Raya.
I mean, I've looked at his phone. It's a pretty active app.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a lot of people on it.
Yeah, all of my friends.
No, it is a lot.
It's pretty whack. Like, it used to be good, and now it's just like, it's the same thing they did with Soho House. They just let everybody in. They owe their investors. Now they're like, everyone can join.
Yeah.
I finally filled out my Soho membership app because of Demaris.
So I got an email asking for like my okay that Jamel Clay was going to start his membership over there.
Why wasn't I your other referral?
Because Demaris told me to put the name down for the gentleman that reached out to her. So it was only 2 referrals. So I used Rory first, and then I used that gentleman.
Part of me, when I did get that email, because it said, if you have any issues with him coming into the house, please contact us and give us a brief message on why you shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
And it said, if not, just don't do anything with this email. We'll assume no response means you're okay with it. Part of me like really wanted to call.
You should have. You should have called.
And be like, please do not.
You should have like, yo, him?
He
I don't know.
did.
Like, yo, he be with some goons. Yeah, you should have. That's fun.
Yeah, because it's not really smoking friendly there.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much you're going to like it.
No, I just, you know what it is? Well, Demaris said somebody reached out to her, and I had started the app probably 2.5 years ago now, and I just never like completed the application. I was just like, you know what? And then I hit Julian the other night. I was going to go. And I was like, you know what? Let me just get a membership, man. Like, this is stupid. Like, at this point.
It's worth it, especially when you travel a lot.
I want that Malibu membership, though.
What is that? What is
that? You're gonna have to talk to your Kardashian connection.
Yeah, I'm getting that one.
What is the Malibu?
The only one that you can't like. I pay for all the houses in the world.
Yeah. That's a separate membership.
But that's a whole nother like.
It's a beautiful spot though. It's right next to Nobu.
Maybe Logic can get you in.
Word.
Maybe. I'm sure he has a membership there.
Yeah.
So if anybody at Malibu hears this, I need a membership over there.
They're not listening.
It might be. You never know.
So Julian, tell me, was the mixer? How much like? So what do you do? Questions involved. Like, what's the vibe? Is it different because it's Raya and everyone thinks it's important?
It's not even Raya.
Oh.
What was it?
It's this other app. I don't want to plug. I'm not giving them a free plug.
How many dating apps are you on?
Too many.
2.
4.
You don't think you have a problem?
No.
Okay.
Do you see any crossover? Like, do you see the same chicks on different apps?
Ryan, Hinge, there's a lot of layover.
This app thoughts.
Layover.
But are they like different people? Like on Hinge, are they more reserved and then they're like freakier on Tinder?
You can add more words on Hinge, so I feel like there's more to play with in terms of an intro.
Okay. I thought you were about to say something else, but go ahead.
Whereas Raya is just more or less the stigma of being on the app and then just photos. There's not much to like break the ice there. It's like, oh, cool, you're on here too.
Yeah.
I did kind of want to go with Julian just to like go and just lie. Like I think it would be cool to go to one of those dating app mixers knowing that you're not there to actually date anyone and just get off the craziest lies that you possibly can.
I kind of did that.
Not did you get some pussy out of it?
No, because I went with Greer and my other friend. The two girls I was with were bachelor people, and I went with Rich Clintons. So it was the four of us. The girls immediately started getting hit on, whatever, because it's like a singles thing, and it's like whatever. It was at the Ned, your old stomping grounds,
Raya's house.
Yeah. So the girls kept getting hit on, blah 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 blah, and I would just like not cock block, but small talk the guy, and because there's all these like loser guys that just have no sense of humor and they're fucking lame. So then I would just
saying the same thing about you, but good.
Probably, yeah. And I'm black. It was an open bar though, so that was fun.
Okay.
What was some of the hitting on tactics that they use with Greer?
I have a house in Montauk.
That would work.
I mean, it's not bad. That might work on me.
Do you want to go home on my motorcycle?
Men say that?
Yeah. Yes. No, like these are real people, Mal.
Do you want to go home on my motorcycle?
Mm-hmm.
What is he, the Fonz? Like,
is he Batman? Who the fuck is this guy? Do you want to go home on my motorcycle? What the fuck is that?
She's in heels and a dress?
Yeah,
like, no, you'll burn her whole calf off.
That's just weird.
You make that mistake once, you'll never make it again.
I really never understood the logic of men that do go out to like meet women and do the motorcycle thing. I'm like, you really think you're going to pick up a strange woman and take her back on a motorcycle?
Well, it works because some women have never actually been on a motorcycle. So that's kind of like their, like, oh, I've never done this before. So it's kind of like a new thing. It's the rush.
But from like the club.
That's a tough look.
No, it is. But I mean, it happens.
Because to Rory's point,
if she touches the muffler with her ankle, she's toast. Literally. Her skin is going to end up on the fucking muffler.
She looked like Jay Leno.
That makes for a good night. Get burnt.
Just get burnt in a different way?
Yeah, different way of getting burnt.
Did you guys see, speaking of the club, did you guys see the New York versus Baltimore bottle wars in Houston? I think a lot of guys showed up on dirt bikes to this shit, for sure.
Nobody showed up on a dirt bike to this.
This is insane.
Not in Houston. Maybe if this was in Baltimore, that's different.
For those that didn't see the fake viral clip, there is an extremely well-lit club, all the lights on.
Sick.
And
they're
doing New York versus Baltimore in a bottle wars.
Mm-hmm.
And from my understanding, and Maul also explained off camera, bottle wars used to just mean section versus section, who could buy the most bottles.
Yeah.
They took it to another level. That's the beta version. This is the 2.0. They were buying bottles to completely pour them out and see who could waste the most liquor.
I wonder if people know that the feds is watching this type of shit.
Well, what are the feds interested here?
Well, if you're spending $8,000, $10,000, $15,000 in the club and just pouring it on the floor, the feds are watching. I don't know why in 2023 people don't know that and people don't. Then they wonder why, they got locked up or they got hit with a RICO. Y'all are making it easy.
Those pants are crazy.
Nobody is spending $15,000, $20,000 in a club and just absolutely pouring all of that shit on the floor. That's not a real thing.
Spending money that ain't yours.
Like now, if y'all got somebody in that section that a high profile celebrity, then that's different. I see a bunch of just regular niggas from New York and Baltimore.
But also
getting to it though, no niggas getting money. I respect it.
Also, how many people from Baltimore moved to Houston for this to be a fair matchup as far as numbers?
Yeah, what was everybody doing in Houston? Like, what was going on?
I mean, a lot of New Yorkers moved to Houston, but I didn't know Baltimore also migrated there as well.
Houston has become the new New York when it comes to like partying and all that. People now will visit Houston before New York.
Oh no, Houston is beautiful.
What part of the game is this?
What
the fuck is the
right before you get locked up? This is that chapter. I just don't understand. If this is what's going on in the club, I'm glad I'm not in the club.
What club would even be okay with? Like, where's the security or person there? It's like, yo,
security.
No, I'm saying like if a drink spills, they're there to like mop shit up and like keep it moving. This is like, what is this for?
Can you imagine being the janitor guy just staring at this like
the fuck?
I mean, this doesn't look like a Is this a club or is this
Like,
a
this is
venue
warehouse
that they
section?
rented out to make a fake club?
No, it looks like a
looks
lounge or something.
very
I don't know
staged.
what club this is, but it definitely looks like a venue that has, has some type of nightlife to it. There's an upstairs.
Men are stupid. We can
Yes,
start
we are.
there,
Definitely.
especially in clubs and when we think we're impressing women.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't particularly care about that. I've seen dudes do cornier shit than even this to try to impress women. I want to talk to the women that went to this party. What were y'all thinking?
The
Like,
women.
Ooh, look at him pour that bottle out.
I mean,
Were they
How-
impressed?
I'm gonna hop on his dirt bike and go home with him.
Like, if anyone left and got pussy after this,
I'm sure someone did.
it's just humanity. I'm not sure if we're gonna be okay.
yeah,
What about this looks appealing? Like, oh my God, look at him pouring out all that Casamigos.
Yeah, I'm just not. That's again, I had my time in the club and it was some dumb shit going on too. But that's why I stopped going to the club. It's just not. It's nothing to me. There's nothing. What's fun about that? Like, what's lit about that? Like, we poured all of our bottles on the floor last night, and now we're in the hotel the next day thinking about it. Like, okay, what did we just do?
But
We
can
could
you,
have took that $10,000 and traveled, went to Italy, had like a real good time. This is not fun.
and the club owners, especially with clubs like this, typically are not of the culture.
Yeah.
They were watching that like, wow, they bought into this racket already that we're upscaling bottles times 100.
And now they're
We
pouring
paid
it all out.
$40 for this. We're selling it for fucking $200.
Yeah,
Now they're pouring it on the floor.
yeah. This is great. This is great.
We didn't think we could get off those bottle prices, and that worked, and we were shocked. Now they're just pouring it out.
You know what this reminds me of? This is like when Meek bought.
You can now just put whatever in those bottles.
Remember when Meek
Not
bought
even
like a
tasting it.
Phantom and gave it to like Robert Kraft as like a thank you?
Maul, what is the allure with Robert Kraft? What's happening behind the scenes that he has become so chummy with rappers? Like Michael Rubin, I kind of understand to an extent because he's a little younger. He probably grew up on hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Robert Kraft get in this mix? No one's really Patriot fans, and like this is insane to me.
I think it just became a thing for, the hip hop culture to feel like they're accepted or friends with a billionaire who owns Kraft, who owns football teams, who owns whatever they own. It's just like became a thing like, oh yeah, I'm
People.
cool with these guys. Like, these are my friends. Like, it's kind of like just being accepted into a circle that you probably never thought you would be accepted in, or, have conversations with guys you never thought you would have conversations with, I guess.
I could be wrong with the timeline, but did he not get closer publicly with rappers once Tom Brady left?
Once he left, no, I think the Gucci Mane Meek pick might have been while Tom
asking.
Brady was still there.
Okay. Because, I mean, clearly the entire
I could be
franchise
wrong, but-
changed as far as visibility once Tom Brady left.
Okay,
I didn't see him having a fucking Meek at the Super Bowl when Tom was winning. Like, I feel like he needs this now because the
Tom
brand
might
of
have
the
opened
Patriots.
that up for him though. Tom might have he might have been
MAGA Tom?
Tom might have been the guy that started, hanging out because he's been friends with Jay for years. They've been cool.
Have they?
Yeah, hell
Okay.
yeah. Absolutely.
I've never seen Tom Brady hang out with anyone.
Yeah, no, they've been cool for years.
Fair enough.
That's a fact. But I just, maybe it was the Tom thing. Maybe, everybody wanted to be cool with Brady. He was the coolest guys in sports for a while.
You think 444 like got Brady through that divorce?
I don't know if 444
Do
did
you think
it.
he listened to that before he abandoned his family to go back to the league?
I don't know if 444 did it, but I'm willing to bet that he had some hip hop playing in the house and Giselle was kind
Probably
of like,
listening to Small Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Brady does not listen to hip hop.
Oh,
Not even a little bit.
You don't think so?
No.
I think so.
okay.
I think he does.
I think he's heard hip hop that the wide receivers were playing in the locker room. I think he's heard hip hop.
No, I think Tom Brady might be a fan of hip hop for sure.
Probably Eminem for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely big M fan. Definitely big Eminem.
Actually, his page, well, it's not him.
Great social media team. That
I was
Tom
going to
has.
say, that's
one of the best.
literally what I was going to say. They were early on when Armani's Billie Eilish song was taking off. He used it for a clip like early in its like ascension. So whoever's running his team is very on top of their shit with the music that they put on his clips.
So you don't think Tom got off the field and was like, yo, all that footage really like this Billie Eilish song.
Big T-shirt, yeah.
He probably asked for a Billie Eilish song and they put that instead.
I think Tom Brady. I think he's a hip hop fan though. I think he is. Like I would have never thought that a lot of these guys, these athletes that I see are hip hop heads, and then you see like interviews with them and like they're hip hop heads. Like, oh, you really listen to hip hop for real?
I think just by proxy, because hip hop became the biggest genre, they're forced.
Whatever it is.
Hip hop head, I think, is a stretch.
Well, I mean, they listen.
For
They
most.
listen to the music. They support the culture.
Listening to the music and supporting the culture are two totally different things.
Well, I think it's if you stream an artist, hip hop artist, I think that's support.
I don't even think Tom Brady listens to music. I think he just has like game film playing, just the audio in his AirPods. I don't even think he likes
Game
music,
film?
period. Yeah, I just think he just like listens to John Madden in his head
Every day?
RPG.
I hope not.
like when he's, cleaning up the crib or doing errands, he's just listening to old game film.
Doesn't he sleep in like a compressor, like a pressurized
I don't know where
chamber
Tom
thing?
Brady sleeps.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
I don't know why you know that.
It's like a thing that's talked about.
Is it?
Athletes do that. That's not
how
nothing.
like
a hyperbaric chamber.
some shit like that.
This month, over here at NewRoryNMal, we're doing a special series of episodes to celebrate 50 years of hip hop. Mal, we wouldn't even be podcasting if it wasn't for hip hop.
I don't know if we would be born without it.
We wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for hip hop, so it's extremely important to us to sit and take some time to really celebrate and reflect what hip hop has done for us for the last 50 years. But we couldn't have done that without our friends over at eBay.
eBay knows how important it is to be real, Rory.
Yeah.
Their authenticity guarantee protects buyers from fakes and gives them assurance that they're getting the real deal.
Yes,
There's a lot of fakes out there, Rory.
absolutely.
But eBay does a lot with their authenticity guarantee to make sure that we are not getting any fake products. We don't do fake in hip hop.
No fugazis. Mal, I get paranoid every time I try to buy things on the internet because you never really know what you're going to buy. Thank God, though, anytime I'm looking for sneakers or watches, I can go to eBay and know I am getting exactly what I'm purchasing on that screen.
The real deal, not the fugazi.
Of course.
I was nervous about buying sneakers online, but then I know eBay has an authenticity guarantee.
Mhm.
Went to eBay, got my retro Jordan 1s, good to go.
That's important. eBay, the details inspected, the fakes rejected. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal. eBay authenticity guaranteed. Everyone deserves real. Visit ebay.com for terms. We're going to continue this celebration of 50 years of hip hop. Here is a quick clip of our conversation with Styles P.
SP the Ghost, the Locks and Dipset. Now, when that versus was announced, I couldn't believe how many people on the internet were like, the Locks is in trouble. Dipset. Being from New York, loving both groups, being old enough to know what the feeling was when both groups dropped their first projects. And I was just confused. I'm like, oh, y'all don't know the Locks. Y'all don't know what's there. I'm like, okay, so this is going to be interesting because now you have the younger generation that owns the internet. This is what they're saying. They're going with Dipset. But then the people that are a little older than the internet are saying, y'all don't know.
Do you remember our conversation backstage at Bank Show?
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Hovain.
Yeah.
We had talked about this exact thing, I think maybe a week before, and say, yo, if y'all don't come out there with fuck you immediately.
Bro, I still watch that versus to this day. I still watch it. That night, to me, was important for a lot of reasons because, number one, it showed a huge audience who the Locks were. Talk about what that did for the Locks after that versus battle. What did that do for each of you gentlemen?
I think it just opened like you said, I think it opened the internet's eyes to who we were.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think within the industry, within lyricists, within people who keep it concrete, they kind of know what we do, how we do it. But that one was more so of like, if you think about it, we just really went to go, we're going to show them what, we had all the verses to see before that.
Right.
And Kiss was already experienced in the verse
with Fab.
With Fab.
Yeah.
And it's more so like if I watch 20-something fights and I notice what no one did, and then we're going to say, all right, we got to fight now. All right, here's what we're going to go do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and most of the verses before that, it wasn't even just, as you said, it was just a show of, let's show you how we go to work.
Right.
more so than nobody did that prior to.
Yeah.
Not saying nobody, but it wasn't just kind of highlighted in the fashion of, it was more so everybody looking cool, looking fly.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Gucci and Jeezy was kind of chippy too.
Kind of
in a different way.
It was chippy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was chippy, but I think it was just the timing of being the first event that happened since Corona that where people were outside.
Yeah.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
My sister Angie saying this is for the belt of New York.
Yeah.
Basketball players chiming in.
This was a real event.
Yeah, it became a real.
Yeah, no, this was very real.
Fat Joe took his mask off.
Yeah.
It became really, really.
This was big.
It started being big, and we understood that let's just go to work.
Yeah.
Let's do what we do. That's what I say about staying on the cycle and staying dedicated to your craft. That's what that means. It's like, all right, I definitely didn't expect the outcome to be anything where it would be embedded as a moment in hip hop, and it's a moment because it's two big groups.
Absolutely.
It's New York. Those are our brothers. We love.
Oh no, for sure.
We love Kim.
For sure.
Jim and Jules.
Absolutely.
Those are we from the same few years ahead of them, but from the same journey as New York people. So it was more so going, all right, just work on the craft and do what we do every single night. When anybody who, like you said, you've seen the Lock Show before.
Absolutely.
So you know what a Lock Show is about. You've heard the Locks battle Rockefeller, G Unit, talk shit on mixtapes. So in your mind, it's like knowing the repertoire.
Right.
The internet's mind, you know, is Luch.
Yeah.
Me and Kiss, and they don't know. They didn't know the history
That's what
they didn't go that far back on the history of what we did. And I think that night made them look at that night and then start diving into history and going, oh shit. Oh shit. I remember one day I kind of knew it was like that from shout out my brother Currency, but I remember being on tour with Currency, and then every night a fan would come to me or hit me late on a thing like, your show was dope. But then I went back and looked at your catalog and like, holy fuck, bro. Like, I didn't know you did that. Like, it's like, you got to know what times you're in. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of us,
But that has to feel good as a rapper, as an MC.
I mean, it
did
a lot for mainstreamness, I guess you would want to say. That catapulted us back into the mainstream and people going and looking like, oh shit, wait. You guys were the strange guys from a town nobody knew that was drafted by Puff at the realest time we've like, you know, it made people look at different times and go back to time periods and listen to certain shit. Oh shit, I didn't know you did this. Oh shit, I didn't know you did that. But more so important than that, it was more like the youth going, I'm gonna learn my rhymes.
Exactly.
I'm gonna start rhyming over the words.
Exactly.
Like I didn't like, you know, and I think that was the important part to go, like, this is a craft.
That was a quick clip of our celebration of 50 years of hip hop, sponsored by eBay.
Subscribe and stay tuned to our YouTube for the full conversation. YouTube.com/NewRoryNMal.
Now back to the episode. They need to put Mitch McConnell in that fucking thing.
He froze again.
He froze up again. Speaking of Eminem, he had his 8 Mile moment. He's choked twice on stage.
Damn.
Yo.
I just don't. These are the guys that are like in charge of like
us
politics, like
decision making
and all. Like, look at them.
I just want to know what the Illuminati level of Adderall that they give these guys that should be dead. Mitch should be dead. Biden should be dead. I want to know the pill that they give them to get out of bed and function.
The limitless pill, and it's still barely holding on.
Exactly. I really I want to know what's in his little pill container thing for the week.
It's sad to keep rolling, you know, these guys out here in front of the cameras that clearly have, you know, health issues and are at an age where they should not be in front of a podium and trying to publicly speak. Like, Mitch McConnell should be home somewhere, relaxing, enjoying retirement, enjoying being with his family.
Eating mashed potatoes.
Yeah, like, y'all keep rolling him out in front of, you know, these cameras to have these moments where people are like, yo, like, what's going on with this guy?
You feel like politicians should have to talk to the people? I know it sounds like a really obvious question.
Yeah.
Because if they're making decisions, you want to know who it is and you have to speak to them. But in that regard, I feel like you are just turning people into the better speaker or can deliver a message better rather than who can make the best decision.
Well, it's all theater. Politics, a lot of it is theater. A lot of it is just performance and, who can deliver the best speech and who can get people to believe what they're saying. But at this point, Mitch McConnell can't even speak. He can't even stand up long enough and, just function. So he should not be at a podium trying to speak to cameras and reporters.
We need to talk to his team. Yo, guys, if I end up one day freezing up in the middle of a show or on the pod, clearly for some health reasons, don't wheel my ass back in front of a microphone 2 weeks later.
Yeah. It's not a good idea.
You guys are fucking assholes.
You said what?
We got to get him out there on tour.
No, Mitch McConnell should be home on the porch, just
on the porch.
enjoying the sunshine, enjoying the weather, maybe listening to some sports radio or something like that. Like, he should not be trying to pass laws and talk to reporters.
He should be right at that screen door looking around going, what happened to my neighborhood? That's where he should be. That's where he belongs.
Yeah.
Telling all the other white people in the neighborhood, when I was here, it was just white people. What happened to them?
He was there for 19 seconds.
At the podium?
Just frozen.
I think me and Eddin both think that he was having some type of seizure.
A seizure?
A second one?
He was definitely having a seizure. You can have a seizure and it looks like that.
If you're a reporter there, though, no one, in that
you're
19 seconds of quietness, which is extremely long. Yo, Mitch.
Yeah, nah.
Mitch, you good?
No, I would let it go. In a fucked up world, the reality, I'm letting it go.
No, but I think if he was having a seizure, he would have fell.
No, you can have they have zone out seizures.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not every seizure means that you fall and shake. Like,
also,
sometimes
oh, my bad. I was gonna say he just got medically cleared to do whatever the fuck he wants again. After
the last time he froze up, he got medically cleared to go back out.
They
just now
jammed a shot into him. It's funny, these guys are so old, Biden and Mitch, that when most things happen, if this were to happen to someone young, they'd be like, that's the vaccine. They're so old that even those people that would say that don't even apply that logic here, because they're like, yeah, no, they shouldn't be doing what they're doing.
Maybe shouldn't be alive.
You shouldn't be on Earth.
Rory, stop wishing death on people's 80-year-old grandparents.
I'm not. I don't want Biden or him to die.
No,
I think had they not been politicians with the access they had, they'd be dead by now.
That's fact.
Why do you think that, though?
Look at these men.
There's
the resources they have from Big Pharma. They are pumping illegal shit that we have to get over the counter if we're lucky to try to stay alive with all these guys.
Somebody having a seizure in front of you is some scary shit.
OD.
My homeboy had a seizure one time. I opened the door, he had rang the bell, and I opened the door, and he fell in the door. I thought he was playing. I thought he was joking. And he was having a full out seizure.
I know you panicked. You were
hell yeah.
You said, "Damn, that's crazy."
No, I started I thought he was joking until I looked at him and he was sweating profusely, and I was like, "Oh shit! This is you're really having a seizure."
Now you're starting to make me feel bad because anytime I had Baisley around, I said she's here because I have seizures.
That's fucked.
I've said it on planes, restaurants,
trains.
But what is your dog gonna do if you have a seizure?
There's start barking before
there's
it
dogs
happens.
that know you can train your dog to help you. If they know you're about to have a seizure.
They'll know. So what they'll do a lot of times with service dogs, they'll know when you're about to have a seizure. So they'll start barking so that you can sit down, so that you don't fall down or hit your head or anything like that, so that you can sit down and lay your head down, put a pillow under your head and prepare to have the seizure.
Now, knowing Baisley, do you think she's going to do anything if I have a seizure?
Absolutely not.
Baisley will see you tweaking on the ground and then go scratch the door.
The door.
Treats.
Yeah. Treats, yeah.
Start sniffing my pockets, go through my
I
bag.
keep telling y'all, our pets don't love us.
Speak for yourself.
They don't.
You smell our pets. You don't even have a pet.
I do have a pet.
Don't call her that.
I think the love is very surfaced and based off animal instinct of this person feeds me.
That's it.
I do feel that Baisley really loves me and we do have a connection. But if I got down to it and really was logical, Baisley loves me because I feed her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
But I'm fine with that theory. I'll take the love. I don't really care what the reason is because I love her love.
You just want to be loved.
Well, see,
Baisley loves really well.
When you talk about women, you said that you don't like strip clubs because you feel like they're not there because they're not giving you attention because they don't actually like you. They're doing it because it's transactional. But with Baisley, you're willing to be transactional, but not with women.
Well, Baisley's
yeah, of course.
Literal dog.
Yeah, I would. Strippers aren't as cute as Bays.
They're not.
Some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
Okay, but even with kids, if you get down to I know love is this magical, majestic thing, but at the end of the day, even human contact with love is based off what someone can do for you. Am I wrong in that regard?
That's a very cynical way
I don't
to
think
look
there's a
at
negative
life,
connotation
Rory.
to that, though.
There's a lot of unconditional love.
Yeah.
It's unconditional love.
A lot of there could be love that's built
There
like
is
that.
no unconditional love with you and your pet.
That's true. I agree.
What Baisley has shit all over the floor. She's ruined things in my house. I
Yeah.
still love her.
That's unconditional.
But that's unconditional from you.
She's still an animal.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Am I supposed to sit on the toilet and take a
Yeah.
shit?
but some people would say that
BMC that shit?
dogs are the most unconditional lovers because so many people abuse dogs and they
And the
still
dog will
love
still
their
love
owner.
you. Yeah.
I've never abused Baisley, so I don't know if I did something wrong to her
Like-
that she wouldn't
Like they have
love me
Stockholm
anymore.
syndrome?
Most dogs.
Huh.
I mean, it's pets, the term. It's the definition of it.
No, yeah, I know.
I just find it funny when people are like, "Oh, my pet, my animal, he loves me. She loves me." She loves you because you hand them treats for every 2 hours.
Yeah, but it's like
That's
Rory
it.
said. Like some of them like still love them even though they like,
Like I can go
emotionally
get the
beat them
same
up.
love and affection from your pet today and never met him for as long as I had treats in my.
Nah,
That's not true. That's not true.
No,
That's
that's
not
not
My
true.
dog would bark
Some
the fuck
dogs
out of you.
are whores like that, but that's not.
You ever see those videos of the dogs linking
Your
with
dog?
like their military dad when they come home? I start crying.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love
Oh.
those videos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw one where the dog found the
Wait,
grave of
wait,
its owner
wait.
off
Oh,
sniffs.
sick.
Oh my God, waterwork.
Look, he was about to shit on me for saying crying, and then you all agreed, and he's still not over.
Y'all
it.
cry over videos of like pets
Of
running up
dog
to their owners?
reunions?
You've
Yes.
never seen a military
I've seen.
person come back with the dog. It's
I've
incredible.
I've never cried over it.
These
You
are the
need a
best
Okay, well, do you at
videos.
least cry over when the kids, like when the parents surprise the kids at school and they've been away and they're like, "Daddy," and like you don't cry off of those?
No,
I can watch those for hours.
I mean it's sweet. You know, it's a sweet video, but I'm not crying over it.
okay. Well, the video
Just
I
make-
watched.
just-
First of all,
video
you
like
can't,
to make
you
you
can't
cry?
watch a video like this with a group. It does not work the same.
No,
And you
no,
gotta
no,
start-
no, no, no,
but
no,
you gotta
no.
hear it.
No, 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 no.
Is it in
It's
a
a
group?
reason why it doesn't work the same.
Why?
Because you know it's some pansy shit to be crying at
No,
some shit
it's
like
because
that.
you
it
need
is
some
not.
alone time for some
Whoa,
shit like
do
this.
you not support our troops?
I
Right.
love our troops.
All right. Whew.
Yeah. World tour.
No, I love our troops, but I'm just saying I'm not.
So you
crying
hate
over-
animals?
I love animals. I'm not crying over an animal reuniting with its owner.
You have no fucking heart.
Okay. What
I'm not crying over
about
that.
what about a dog that has never been to a graveyard before and found its owner's grave just by sniffing and
I
had
think
never
that's
been
cat.
there before
I
and
think
laid
that's
down at
cat.
the grave? It's probably cat.
You
I
think
cried.
that's cat?
I definitely cried.
I think that's
They
cat.
definitely trained that dog to do that. Like, are you kidding me?
I don't
Oh,
think
they-
that's
well,
cat.
it worked.
Get the fuck out
They
of
put
here.
a
worked
tree
on
on
me
the
on
grave?
TikTok.
The dog can smell you 6 feet in the ground in a box in a coffin.
That's sick.
I mean, if they just
Get the
died,
fuck out of here.
It
man.
don't
No.
hit
Fresh
the same
body.
when you're in a group.
Could be
dog.
fresh. Yeah, it could be fresh.
No, it's cat. That's just it's a video for the likes and the retweets and things like that. The virality of the video.
Sometimes, yeah.
You're underestimating dogs.
Ma, why you
I
guys
love
are
dogs.
really cynical?
No, I love dogs.
I
I'm a
figured
dog
I cried.
guy. I just know that people like get a little crazy with their dogs, and I'm like, yo, your pet doesn't love you the way you think it does.
Why you like this, man? Let people enjoy their
What do you-
pets.
What do you guys think?
Enjoy it. I'm just telling you some real shit. That
Fuck.
doesn't mean I can't tell you what's real.
What do you think unconditional love is based off with children then?
But that's different.
Why?
Because
You guys made me sound crazy when I just said a logical thing. You made it sound negative. What's the difference too with
You mean you
your
with your
children were wired scientifically for that? That's,
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's some
So
similarities.
it's not as magical as we make it out
Conditioning
to
is a
seem.
whole different thing. It's like it's a repeated process. They know by the point that every time that they see you, they're gonna get fed. That's conditioning. Compared to you with a child that you are nurturing.
Well, it's kind of the
every time.
same. A child knows that you're going to take care of them. That you're going to
They feel safe. Their
they
first
feel
idea
safe,
of
they
safety
feel-
is
they
with
feel
you.
love.
What about
Like,
pheromones and?
It's the same type of thing, but
It's scientific.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, there's science behind all of it. Yeah, of course.
so. No, I'm not trying to make it sound like a negative thing, but that sometimes the love shit is not as
So
magical.
you don't love-
Those
It's
two
just
things
wired that way.
coexist.
Yeah, for sure.
I just
Yeah.
think,
Like,
I know, I agree.
Obviously, you need to feed your kid. It's
I-
your kid.
listen,
I just think it's
I love
totally
my
different
mother
with pets,
because
though.
she also fed me. Like that's
Yeah.
part of it.
I just think it's different. Like I see people that are like outside, like, and they be like, "Oh my god, I gotta get home. My pet is probably going crazy."
Don't mind
Yeah.
me.
Which
I'm
is
like,
a part of
Yeah,
what?
right?
Parenting,
Which is a
though.
real
That's a
thing.
real
That
thing.
happens.
Your pet is home chilling, laying,
That's
doing
not
shit it ain't
true.
supposed to.
That's
on the
how you
couch.
don't
Well,
have
but
a
like
pet.
it's still a responsibility. You still have to bring it home.
No,
and
not
just
even
eat
that.
dinner and take a shit.
I'm not saying it's not a responsibility.
Not
I'm
everyone
saying,
had a nanny.
I've seen people outside and they're like, "Oh my god, I have to get home." I'm like, "Wow, what happened?" I'm thinking something happened.
Another shot at me.
My dog is like probably going crazy. I'm like, your
Yes.
dog is probably having the best time. of
No,
his life right
dogs. There are a lot of dogs that have anxiety.
Yeah. Separation
can't.
anxiety.
First of all, dogs are not cats. Like cats, you can leave them bitches home forever. They like not being bothered.
You don't know that?
Not every
Dogs,
cat.
What you mean?
not every cat, but cats are more likely.
Yeah.
We can look this up.
They'll eat you.
We're not talking
Remember?
in
What if we are wrong about that? And
Exact.
all cats are super depressed because
That's what I'm saying.
like what if we were wrong?
Leaves them.
Yeah.
Just because they show it differently don't mean like they're happy to be alone.
And what if dogs are really annoyed that we want them around all the time?
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't know that. I think that a lot of it has to do with the owner. The owner puts a lot of its anxieties and feelings
Owner.
onto their pet.
Yeah,
Well,
Rory.
With Baze, especially when she was younger,
Baze is
I would
Rory.
have her everywhere. So when she wasn't next to me, I built up an anxiety for her,
Yeah, you did.
a separation.
That happened a lot to people
But,
during COVID too.
Nah, you bodied that. She is tweaking.
Yeah, she just shitting everywhere.
She pisses everywhere.
Yeah.
I didn't want to get her trained. She's a free spirit.
A free
I don't want
spirit.
to. I don't want
Oh.
to train.
You don't want to train your pet?
No,
Why?
I want her to live the way she wants to live.
What?
So then let her out in Central Park and let her roam free.
You're
Word.
gonna apply that logic
Snack.
to Amara?
I was just about to
No.
say, Amara gonna tell him she's a boy in 5 years. He gonna be like, okay.
Damn.
I would say okay.
All right, Dwayne and Rory, Wade.
I'm progressive. I see what your stance is now.
Right.
Did you guys ever see? You know how like this was a trend for a while. Those automatic food dispensers for cats and dogs,
Yeah.
I have seen that.
mostly for cats. So I have a friend that has a cat that's aggressive as is, but he also has one of those dispensers. So the cat doesn't associate him for anything. Now you're just a nuisance. You're not even feeding me. You're just in my way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my way.
And he was like, "Why?" Are you? And he like literally he sought counseling, and the vet was like, "Well, what's your relationship with the cat?" He goes, "We just kind of like coexist." I'm like a roommate. Like you need to do something to like establish some hierarchy. Like I am providing for you.
Mhm.
So I just feel like that's also a thing where people that don't, actually do the act that the animal needs most.
I think those type of things, though, the dispensers and things like that's from when, like, if you have a cat and you're going out of town for a while.
Which is what I
for a
think
couple
when it
days.
can be useful. But these people, like, they're like,
But to
"Oh,
just
let's
leave it there
keep
every
up."
day and you're there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
that's-
think that's
The
a little-
cat and him being roommates is fucking hilarious.
But that's how
kinda what it
cats
is.
They
treat you,
just
though.
pass
They're
each
just
other in the hall.
coexisting.
Yeah, that's how some cats will treat you though. They'll go under the bed and just stay under there for hours. You won't even see them. Like that's just how cats are. Dogs are the complete. You ring the bell, they're walking right to the door.
Pavlov's dog.
Yeah.
Word.
I don't know. I don't really trust cats.
Me neither.
No?
Me,
Yeah.
Nah.
mm-mm.
I'm not a cat.
Yeah,
I don't think they trust us either. I think it's a mutual hate.
No, I think because I do know some cats, people that have cats, and their cats are very like affectionate with them, not with just anybody. Dogs, if you have an affectionate dog, your dog will probably be affectionate with your friends when they come over.
Yeah, because if they see you trust them, then they'll automatically.
Yeah, cats are not
Yeah.
doing that. Cats, if they know their owner, they can be affectionate with the owner, but they're not going to be that affectionate with you.
Baze got super trusting as she got older. She'll just run up in the park to somebody like, "Oh, you got food?"
I'm trying to tell-
Yo, Baze
That's
will
what
do
I'm trying to
anything
tell
for
you.
some food.
They
Baze is
only
slut.
care about somebody that feeds them. If you have something in your right now, if Basie's in here and I crack open a bag, Basie's gonna sit right here.
But Baisley loves you.
But that's conditional.
Yeah, but I'm just
That's
saying.
Conditioning.
But that's what it is. Animals just want to be fed. Like who has the food? Who has
Yeah.
the snacks?
Yeah.
That's my friend right now. That's what it is.
Well, Baze gives me love, and I don't have to do anything for it. So
Well, because Baze knows you're looking for love. She can sense that.
Damn.
Damn.
So it's like, damn, let me help her.
I just didn't know.
She could smell the broken people.
Oh, shit.
Let me lick her knuckles. Let me lick her arm.
Let me lick her wounds.
Yeah.
Wow. I could take advantage of this one. She'll definitely give in and give me some
Oh
treats.
man, she can't wait. All I gotta do is lick her knuckle 4 times. She's gonna open the cabinet.
Yeah, she's
I
probably
didn't
gonna
say
think I
anything.
just like her.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Like
Wow.
strippers. Anyway,
Did you just call Demaris a
called
stripper?
a wild
No, dog.
stray, like a wild stray.
no, like how strippers go after men. Baisley goes after Demaris.
Yeah, you never went to the strip club and went to get some singles?
Demaris
For sure.
is
Look
not,
over your shoulder.
Yeah.
They be lined up. Like, they start winking at you and shit like, bitch, you don't like me.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
no, in
Don't
this
do that.
scenario, she's
Now
the
you winking
patron,
at me.
Baisley's the stripper.
That's the same way.
And I'm the
that,
desperate old man at the strip
100%.
club. Okay.
You're
It's the
Kraft.
same way that NPCs.
Should get divorced, hates his family.
There you
You're
go.
that.
I'm
with
Tom
Baze.
Brady. Got it.
It's the same way NPC streamers need instant gratification from their audience.
No, you got it, Julian.
How
Do
is
your
that,
thing.
No, you got it.
Do your thing.
No, do your thing.
So
I just-
Pinky Doll was at the Streamy
Julian
Awards.
has,
Should we acknowledge that transition?
That was a great transition.
Julian has the worst
Nah, he got it. He was
How
trying.
do we
I'm
feel
not
about
knocking
that?
him for that.
Thank
I'm
you.
not
We
knocking him.
also, We also
Thank
don't need the transition. Like, we
But that
can
was
just start
good. That was a
talking
good
about
one.
that. That was
It was.
terrible.
We have a
That
podcast.
was
Awful.
fucking terrible.
The way dogs think about it, the way
Oh God, no, we're trying to double down.
Yeah, don't break it down.
head.
Like the breakdown is not going to help me
The
see
way
where you
we
coming
breaking
from.
the bars down.
Yeah, no.
NPC streamers want.
Oh, that's true. I'm not gonna lie.
The gratification from their audience as well. That's how they eat. That's
Conditioning.
Their food. That's their conditioning.
Emojis are the
Ooh,
treats.
yum.
Yeah.
Glizzy,
Hot dog, glizzy.
First of all, don't ever,
Listen,
don't ever in your life say hot dog glizzy and make that noise while you look at me in my
Did
eyes.
you fart?
Like, what's wrong with you?
That's the chair.
He said hot dog glizzy. What is that?
he didn't fart.
Like, you're a
he was
man.
insinuating
Like,
something
act
went
like it.
far down his throat.
Oh,
And it
all
was
right.
making
See,
a
look, I
noise.
gotta do that.
So what happens
Crazy.
when
That's
something
real.
goes down your throat?
Now I saw this whole PinkyDoll thing, and everybody's saying she's light skin fishing because she was at the streamies.
What does light skin fishing mean?
That's actually
Well,
hilarious.
on her stream,
hilarious
she was
word.
like she looked like a completely different woman than the woman that was at the podium at the streamies. So they were saying like, wait a minute, on your streams you're like a light skin, you have blonde hair, like this looks like a completely different woman. Same eyebrows, obviously.
That's good. That's a good start. Same heavies.
But,
same heavies.
I understand why people was kind of thrown off. It does kind of look like two different women.
That is crazy.
mean,
But they don't know makeup, lighting in the house, got the ring light going on.
filters.
yeah, but
a
that's not the
wig.
point. That's how people
So
accomplish.
like, yeah, so the people saying you're light skin fishing,
It's
like
intentional.
you try to appear as a more light skinned woman than you actually are.
Charlemagne made it a hot line. She made it a hot song.
Collect
It's
your
not
award.
Yo, people there.
This is fucking.
Y'all try to put gas on everything. So yeah, I guess everybody was kind of like, thrown back a little bit. Like, yo, I thought she was light skinned. Like, what the fuck is going on? Who is this girl? That's as much as I know. I don't follow any of that NPC shit. I don't know anything about making glizzy noises in front of your camera. I just don't know what any of that is.
I don't think she's the glizzy girl, but again, I know nothing about this, and I'm going to stay out of the shade conversation.
Yeah.
I don't blame her for doing what she has to do to appeal to a wider audience.
What?
I don't.
Also, this is a
I don't blame her. If she was doing it on purpose, me personally, as a brown skin girl, I can look dark skin one day and
No,
look light
hold
skin
on.
another.
You said you don't blame her for trying to appeal to a wider audience.
A wider audience. Yes.
But that was the problem back in the day when they would have black groups that were singing and making songs, and on the album cover they would put white people. It's like, no, put me on my cover. This is who I am.
But that was
she's
the
doing that to
choice of
herself.
other people. She's doing that.
No,
for herself.
it wasn't always the choice of the artist. The label did that sometimes.
That's what I'm
without the artist
saying.
even
That was
knowing.
a choice of the label. That the artist would have liked for themselves to be represented. This is her choice.
Yeah,
Just
but
like she also put in there that she was 19. I think she put in her bio that she was 19 and she's like 26.
She's 27. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all done on purpose to appeal to the audience that wants to see that. Like, it's done on purpose. She's doing it to make money.
So lying to her audience, basically.
Yeah.
There's some level of manipulation.
Everybody lies to their
some level of
audience.
manipulation.
Come on.
Sure.
Lying. She doesn't say words. What do you mean lying to her
No,
audience?
she says words.
She
She
says
makes
mad
noises.
words.
Yes.
What type of integrity are we holding her to?
ice cream?
So good.
She says
I
thank
can't
you.
watch her stuff. And she's a liar.
Glizzy.
She makes noises.
But she says thank you, like when you tip her.
She does say thank you.
She says thank you.
But we don't know if she was, like I said, we don't know if she was light skin fishing. Black girls change colors. They do that.
They're not
Nah, she was-
chameleons.
Well,
was
can I ask?
chameleon?
Is it a lighting thing? What?
It's
How would
definitely
she go
First of all,
about
you
doing
can
that?
tell the difference in the lighting in the two pictures. Second of all,
Come
that
on,
could have
bro.
been from. It could have been from. You could see how dark her arms are.
Light.
Her arms are dark in this. Her face is lighter. It's makeup. It's a ring light. It's
Yeah.
brighter lighting.
There's
Like
a filter,
It
a
happens.
lot of stuff.
I
No,
have
definitely.
pictures where I'm that color. I have pictures where I'm that color. It doesn't mean that she was intentionally light skinned.
I think she kind of was intentional.
I think she was
It's
too,
like-
but it doesn't. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
put that
I
on
think
her.
she
With
was.
the
Not
blonde
confirmed.
wig too, like it's not. She looks like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't knock her for that.
But I did see,
kinda fucked up.
I don't want to make shit on her or anything, because obviously what she's doing is working. It's great. She's at the awards. A lot of people were saying, "Oh, I like the dark skin PinkyDoll more,"
Same.
which is cool. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, she's actually beautiful in person."
She's a gorgeous. She's a gorgeous.
Oh, the left picture. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous in that photo.
Yeah. So it was weird. There was a split between is she doing the light skin thing, and then there was also like, oh, but she's just beautiful anyway, so it doesn't matter.
I mean,
Well, is that her character on the TikTok? And maybe her character is light skin.
her character.
Maybe she's in light skin.
Like I said, her character is also 19 years old, and she's actually 27.
That's kind of crazy. I didn't know that.
That's
like,
weird. to
That
lie
part.
about
That part is weird as fuck. That's weird.
Is it weird?
Is
Y'all
it?
watch
Yes.
porn that says the girls are fucking teenagers or 19, 20.
That's
like one of the
different.
biggest
That's
keywords
different.
is barely legal or 18,
Yeah,
just
exactly.
it turned 18.
Who's watching that
Creepiest
porn?
thing in the world.
You never watched a barely legal porn,
I-
Eddin?
You think that's my objective?
Have you ever watched
Big
a barely
booty Latina every time.
That's
Big booty Tina.
A barely legal big booty Latina. A BBL.
That's what you be into?
Hell
Big
yeah.
booty Tinas?
Hell yeah.
I think you're missing it. And there'll be videos where the woman is clearly probably 25 to 30,
True.
but for the way people do clickbait in podcasts and all that shit, porn
Yeah.
always does the barely legal shit.
No,
That's
I know
a
the
very
answer.
big
Same
thing.
thing with the stepson.
and let's-
because
and
they're
let's
trying to
make
take
it-
advantage of creepy men that think that's attractive.
Exactly. And let's make this clear. She is a sex worker. That what she is doing
Oh,
is sex.
whoa.
What she is
No, I think
doing
she-
is sex work. NPC work is sex work.
really?
It feeds into a fetish. Yes, it's sex work. Yes.
What's sex work? NPC?
And that NPC shit, that's sex
That's
work.
sex work?
Yes.
I can
Well,
see.
doesn't she actually do real sex work?
I was going to say, I think she does. Like,
She has an
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, I
Yeah.
think, too.
Oh, okay.
But that
Good for her.
NPC shit, that's a form of, and sex workers will come on and tell you, that is a form of sex work. You are taking advantage of someone's fetish of controlling you.
Oh, I mean-
Granted, there are now people, because she got so big, there are people who are not in that world or that wasn't their original goal, like us, who are just like, oh, this is cool. Like, let's feed her fucking glizzies to eat. Like, this is fucking funny.
We'll get to him.
But there are people...
He's a sex worker.
He's definitely the sex worker.
But there are people who sit at computers like with their hands in their pants, making this girl say,
this makes it less fun
ice
for me.
cream.
Wait,
So
but
true.
hold on. See,
That's
I'm,
what Timon
I'm,
was
I'm
doing.
going to give
Right.
some pushback on this. If she does actual sex work and that's just part of her inner holster, she also has that. Cool. But if you just do that and nothing else, you're not a sex worker. Because by that definition, women that just post in a bikini on Instagram,
True.
men probably beat off to that.
True.
That doesn't make them a
I'm
sex
not
worker.
talking about because
No,
men
but
beat off
she's
to
talking
it.
about the action.
I'm
though.
talking about you're playing on a fetish.
Yeah.
NPC is a fetish of controlling. You are controlling this character. That's a fetish. When you are adhering to someone's fetish and making money off of it, you are a sex worker.
That is there's
The same thing.
I don't-
The same thing
there's
as
a
if I
there's a
am.
blurred
If
line
I am
somewhere.
a
I'm a
telephone.
cold
If
weed.
I am.
Gray
If
area.
I am on a if I'm a telephone worker or whatever how they used to do the party lines and stuff. Even though I am not selling vagina, I am selling a fantasy. I am playing on someone's fetishes. I am a sex worker if I work for a call line. She is a sex worker. It's okay. It's not a bad.
No,
sex
I'm
worker
not,
is
not
bad.
saying
but on
it's a
that
bad
NP
thing.
I'm with you. But on the NPC thing, does she?
So
do
Alchemist
they-
is a sex worker.
Do they request like sexual things?
No, you cannot do that
can't.
because it's TikTok. But her saying, ice cream so good. Ice cream so good.
That's like
that
that
might
dick.
turn someone on.
It's
like a
it's
cock.
a reason that
So
they
she's
do that.
capitalizing off of mental illness.
Like
Yeah.
most
Yes.
sex workers.
Yeah, got it.
But okay, what if someone listens to this podcast and they're just fucking weird and it gets them off? Does that make us sex workers?
I'm sure that
That
happens.
makes you a sex worker, not me.
We're in this together. It's
No,
you, Rory, and Mo.
Not that part.
The orange and the money bag are together. No,
Yeah.
you're in this.
It's a
This is a
gangbang.
threesome.
Yeah, if somebody's getting off the our podcast, please stop.
But seriously, would that make us a sex worker? Is it the intent?
People
Is the
Demaris
intent-
talked
No, I
to
think.
the
Well, I think
podcast.
what Demaris is saying is
Yeah, you
the
do.
person on the other end can request what you are doing. Like,
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
kinda like
NPC
It's-
itself
yeah.
is the fetish.
the real intention. Okay.
That's the real
it's
intention.
people
makes sense.
saying,
There are people in there who that isn't their intention. And a lot of people don't even know what they're getting themselves into because, like I said, she went viral from a niche community and now it's like bigger and worldwide.
what does our NPC look like?
What do you mean?
Like, what do we start doing? Like, can I just throw money and you just eat oranges?
And glizzies?
I don't think
Eddin
anyone
will do
is
glizzy.
turned on by me eating clementines.
You never know.
I'm going to do the ice cream.
Might be a whole audience that we haven't tapped into.
I don't really want to meet that person.
I mean,
No, we don't
Orange
have
is
to
so
meet you.
juicy.
We just-
Orange is so
it's just
juicy.
on. It's just on
Yo,
TikTok.
Rory's saying that would
Rory, do it. Say that once.
Yeah, say that once.
I just feel like there's other streams of income that we could focus on.
No,
Nah,
no,
fuck that.
I agree.
Give it all up.
Which we are, but I'm just saying, like, what if there's
we're
like
doing a tour.
You know, but what if it's
Hey.
like a whole audience that we had no idea was there, and they were like, I would definitely watch these guys like throw money and just eat oranges all day.
I just feel like she's a natural and like was born with that talent. right now, like, eat that orange. I just don't feel like I'm
That was right in my ears.
right for this game.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, now that I think about it, it's disgusting.
Ooh, juice down my chin. Ooh, juice down my chin.
See, Demaris knows how to like push it.
Don't
You
look.
can say juice down my chin.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
You know the list of things men can do? I'm going to make a list of things Rory can do, and it's that.
That's on the top of the list of things that men can do. Ooh, juice down my chin. Come on, man.
Hey. Oh,
Hey.
speaking of male.
Well, what if I said in a
NPCs,
complete sentence to a woman that
Come on. Let me get
in
him.
real time,
It's still nasty.
your juice is on my chin?
Bro,
Oh, that's different.
I just feel like when you take
Still
out
on
the root words in between, it becomes weirder. Juice on my chin. That's
juice chin.
Suck my tongue. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. See why you got to bring it to that.
It's the same shit. The Dalai Lama had he had an NPC.
He was that was definitely an NPC
Suck my
moment.
tongue.
Ooh, suck my
He
tongue.
thought he was home. He thought he was in front of
why wasn't he at the streamies?
Right?
Why didn't he perform live?
That shit definitely went viral.
Oh, you nasty.
All right. Speaking of the GOAT of NPCs, this man put
you
his
can't
hat
wait
in
to
the
talk
ring.
about this.
Come
You,
on.
Wait.
It's
yo,
funny.
you are the audience. This is you behind the screen.
Me too. Yeah, I'm with
Eddin
it.
too.
That shit's hilarious.
All right, let's give the fans some audio so they can.
Thank you for the glizzies. Entry ultimate overdrive. This one's gonna be so sloppy.
Spit his own camera?
Mind you, he's making mad money from this. I just want to say that.
Yeah, cause
Yeah, but like, where's your dignity at though?
Not there. It's gone at that point.
Like, I think
Hey, his mortgage is paid.
Yeah.
nah, listen, I ain't hating. Like, get your bag.
Let's go.
No, get your bag.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, your dignity. Like, you can't be this guy's friend. Like, if y'all saw me doing this, there's no way
You're
y'all
right,
can
I'd be his
respectfully,
best
like,
friend.
y'all can't respect me.
You know
after
how
that.
pissed off Joey Chestnut must be with his stomach ache right now? Like, wait, you ain't have to eat them?
You didn't have to eat them.
Yeah,
like,
you could just-
You could just pretend like you just gobbling glizzies.
I didn't have to go to Coney Island.
why is he
Like,
jerking the glizzy? And also, he's gonna get banned from TikTok if he keeps doing
No, did you hear him?
Yeah, he
in this
steps on the
clip,
side.
Wait, listen to this
Said,
clip.
oh wait, don't get banned.
Yeah, this is funny. He goes,
Don't get banned. I know. We gotta be careful.
Yo, I'm just saying.
why is he a robot in between?
My band.
This sucks.
He's supposed to be an NPC. All right. All right. All right.
Wait, does he have a picture of the leader of North Korea behind him?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah, he getting his shit off.
No, this is a bigger. There's a conspiracy here.
Yeah, right?
They're trying to ruin America.
Because hold on, isn't TikTok banned like in
Yeah.
North Korea?
Hell yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so that's what I get.
But
It.
I
TikTok, everything is banned there.
Yeah,
I hope this guy gets
Freedom
all
is
the
banned.
money.
Same.
Well,
Freedom is not allowed.
PinkyDoll says she makes around 3K to 4K per stream.
That's lit.
That's
Okay,
it?
but this isn't real. She has a career because I think people will. She'll have certain customers that actually want to go beat off. This is probably jokes.
Yeah, but
yeah.
You think that there's no gay men who are into NPC who are watching that and getting turned?
Not
I
this
think
guy.
much highlier of gay men that this wouldn't be for them.
Oh, here. So PinkyDoll recently said
And first, like,
7K a day through NPC streams.
well, I have to see a sophomore album. Like, this worked, but
She's-
what's the next thing?
from PinkyDoll?
No, from this dude. PinkyDoll, I think, is
Oh.
going to continue on because it's men are horny. This is a joke.
The Glizzy overdrive is incredible.
This is for men to go send that emoji to laugh.
This is incredible.
They're not getting turned. They're not coming back.
like, yo,
They're horny.
like, yo, what time he's streaming tonight? Like, I gotta catch that.
Well,
Once you
Julian
see
just
the first
watched
one,
it.
I don't think
Yeah.
you need to see.
Julian
much.
just watched it 3 times in a row.
They said Glizzy overdrive looks awfully similar to someone performing oral sex.
Yeah.
That's
Didn't
I
Asia,
know,
did-
but it's just funny that they're just
did-
spelling
did,
it out.
Summer Walker did it on live.
Oh, there you go. That's what it was.
That was maybe his
yeah,
inspiration.
Summer Walker.
It was
She,
Summer
she was the first one to do that.
That was hilarious.
Damn.
Summer
took
was
her
the
whole
first one to
flow.
do that on live, and yeah, they made a whole fucking way to get paid off of that.
He just added a prop and a costume.
That's it. That's all he did.
I mean-
yo, didn't Asia Doll? Didn't she start her OnlyFans?
Yes.
Which doll is that? I get
Yes.
confused with all the dolls.
Asia Doll from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
King Von's.
Okay, yeah, I know that one. Okay,
She said she made 100K in a day.
Yeah, I think so.
I can believe that.
Asia doll from Chicago.
And then your
which is
friend
funny.
Azealia Banks went on there and shitted on her.
How?
They was arguing about something. Basically called her
Asia and Azealia were arguing.
No, that's not her.
About what?
about
I don't
Asian
know.
dolls. OnlyFans. I think Azealia said something like, "Bitch, that ain't no money" or something like that.
I don't know.
100K in a day is no money.
That's money.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, she
that's
said
my-
rapping at 30 is crazy. That's what Asian Doll said. Rapping at 30 is crazy, and then Azealia attacked her.
Damn, that's a
Yo,
interesting
saying
sentiment.
rapping at 30 is crazy.
Yeah, that was
That's
really
just
stupid.
funny.
That's like the standard.
I'm gonna be a sex worker instead.
Yeah,
That's usually when people hit their prime.
Yeah, like
Right.
30. Like that's when you start to really take off and sell out arenas at 30. Like what? That's fun. That's hilarious.
50 Cent right now is the crazy one.
right.
He should just be on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Nah, it's
100
wild.
rap at 30
I would
is
pay.
crazy. 100K in a day. I'm never leaving OnlyFans. So her content is just her in sexy,
Fits.
I guess,
Little outfits and stuff like
outfits and
that.
stuff. Okay.
Listen, man.
Get to the
100K?
bag. I listen. I ain't listen.
Who
Get
am I
to
to
the
hate?
bag, man. Get to the fucking bag. I'm not hating at all.
If you post yourself in a fucking bathing suit and make 100K in a day, what am I?
You enjoy
Yeah, I'm a hater at that point.
Yeah, no.
Like,
Listen. Get your fucking bag.
Yeah, bro. Keep throwing those glizzies.
Well, he needs help.
was he at the Streamies? Did he host?
Oh,
No,
he'll be
Imagine
there
him
next
doing the red carpet
I
at the
wish.
Streamies with a hot dog microphone.
going on overdrive.
He'll be there next year for sure.
Have you guys ever had a woman or whatever your choice is
Yeah, Julian.
give you head with like that? Like
The
she
gl-
thought she was going crazy and like added the theatrics and
Yes.
noises that weren't really matching to what was happening.
Yeah, didn't really do anything.
Did, did it like make you guys want to laugh?
100%.
'Cause
I
I've had to hold back laughter before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a such thing as being nasty or freaky, but it's like it's not really connecting.
Sexy.
Yeah, it's like it's like, come on, shorty, you just
Calm down.
talking crazy now. It's just like it's not really turning me on. It's just too much. It's
Yeah, going George Lucas.
it's
on
too
my show don't
much.
count.
It's too much. It's like, yo, relax. Like, it's slow down. Like, I'm your filthy bitch. No, you're not. Like,
Excuse me?
like, relax.
Excuse
Calm-
me?
Yeah, relax. Calm down.
Yo,
Just-
I would
relax.
die. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just
That's
too
embarrassing.
Yeah, a girl saying something like, "Am I your dirty slut?" is worse to me than what are we question.
Oh,
If she's like, "Am I your slut?" I'd be like, "Nah, you're not."
I don't know who's dirty.
Like,
slut
you're
you
not
are. You're just-
mine.
nah, I think you're a nice.
I wasn't
woman.
really looking.
I think y'all cat.
I don't like that.
No.
No,
I think
straight up,
so
I don't like
if
that. type
she
of stuff.
giving y'all some
'Cause I'm too corny.
crazy, if she's giving y'all some crazy shit and she say that, I
No,
think
if
y'all
it's
would agree.
you, you missing it. If it's
Okay.
hold on, let me,
All right, I was
let
about
me-
to say.
let me rewind the tape. If it's amazing,
Yeah.
and she says that, and yes,
yeah.
we right on par. She's playing the part.
But I'm
yes,
also
you are
just
my
playing
filthy
might
bitch.
not even be able to
Yeah.
focus. If it's that good.
But if it's
If
not,
she sounds like the glizzy guy, usually it's not that good.
yeah, if it's not, and you just like, it's just like you doing too much. Slow down.
Yeah.
Like it's okay.
Yeah, the theatrics of it usually mean
It's too much. It's just like,
Right,
nah.
Shakespeare.
But if it really is, oh, then yeah, you right on brand.
it's like the loudest
Absolutely.
girl in the friend group's usually the most beat.
That's
The loudest girl in the
Hilarious.
friend group is what?
Usually the most beat.
What do you mean by
like,
beat?
yeah, what does that mean?
Ugly.
Oh, yeah.
I think you mean
You know what I mean? Like they're like, you're doing all that to draw attention. Like, just stop.
I know some loud, pretty girls too, though. A lot actually.
It's
I mean,
more
New
like
York for
the,
sure.
the loudest one in the group is usually the pussiest one. Like the person that talks all the most shit usually can't back it up. So
Mm.
that makes sense with sex.
Yeah, Rory.
Because they say girls who like yeah, this shit fire, I'm gonna have you like this, they're usually the ones that
So you think all female rappers have terrible box then?
Damn.
you've been saying that for the longest.
It's
There's
off
no
your
way-
theory.
You
But
have?
there's no way they're all good.
It's based
No,
off
they're
the
not.
theory that Demaris is
Statistically.
saying. I mean, it's the same time. I mean, things have changed with male rappers, but before we knew the most gangster rappers saying the craziest shit ever weren't like that. Like the more you talk about this, there's no way you could live that way. You'd be in prison.
Yeah.
Do we put the same standard to the women that talk about their vaginas constantly?
Well, we can't.
Well, of course not. We can't do that.
We can't do that. But I understand.
And we know they wouldn't give us any pussy. We know we're lames. We're broke. I understand. But yeah, I mean, to that theory,
Quiet Girls got some good. Is all I'm gonna say.
100%.
the best.
The Quiet Girls,
Thank you.
they got some good. I will say that. Let me just put that in the universe.
You think
Quiet
Alan Keller has some fire?
Yo, see, look, nah, see, he
Maybe.
don't just
Because a lot of the senses,
Helen Keller?
Come on.
isn't it when you lose a sense, like you make up the sense elsewhere?
Yeah.
Like her touch is probably crazy.
Yeah. Not for real though.
If you lose your eyes and your ears,
Mm.
touch gotta go nuts.
Grip game crazy.
I'm cool, man. Yo,
And also her taste like gets stronger too. So she could probably like
And the first
taste
time,
another bitch's like vagina on your fucking dick, even after you fucked her like a week ago.
And if you
Wait,
read the
what?
book,
Wait,
what?
her first touch was water. That's what
Demaris, we're
brought her
talking about
back
Helen Keller here.
to existence, to like
Who has
understanding things.
vagina on their cells from a week ago?
I'm just saying her taste got stronger, so she could taste that you was cheating on her. Like she could taste it.
Was she like a canine?
Well, you just said
it's a German Shepherd.
he said her
If a girl
touch
was
got.
to ever tell me like, yo, I taste another woman on you, she's not winning that argument.
Yeah.
Yeah, your taste is not stronger than Dr. Bronner's.
Your taste ain't stronger than my lies. Like your taste ain't stronger than my lies. Like what? Like, what are you talking about, man?
The only time that works is when men make that wild mistake of using like hotel products, because those smell.
Yeah.
You smell like a hotel if you use their products.
Hotel.
But if you wash up with your regular stuff, allegedly, you're fine.
Your taste ain't better than my lies. Is all I'm saying.
I love
That's a
that.
good
That's a great
bar.
line. That's a good one.
That might be the name of my second album.
What do you mean?
I taste another woman. No, you do not. Like, even if I'm fresh out of it, no, you don't. Shut up. Like, what are you talking about? You're lying. Get out of here.
I've never been that cool to get that line.
You never done
Yo,
the back
shut-
to
yo,
back?
shut up.
Oh.
Yeah, like
right?
I've never-
Shut up. What we eating? All you gotta do is ask a girl what we eating. That changes the whole argument.
Yeah, they'll forget
Shut up.
about
What we
it.
eating?
Yeah.
Oh,
So now she don't know. Like she hungry,
big Rizzo.
but then she want to get back to the argument. It's like, yo, come on, they about to close, man.
Oh, yeah, bitches don't got
Damn. M. Rizzo.
What? Enough prowess because I will starve to win an argument. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
All right,
you start by
Gandhi.
yourself.
I will.
You gonna watch me eat?
You going Gandhi to win the argument?
Yeah, like you can starve all you want. I'm about to go pick up this food. Yeah, like
You don't eat those fucking wings
sit
right
there and
now.
starve. Sit there and starve.
The fuck?
I'm about to eat.
Fucking brilliant.
You gotta eat those wings. Just go. Yeah.
Yo.
Being Nelson Mandela in your relationship to prove a point is fucking crazy.
And then it's even crazy when you're not cheating. Then she's going crazy. It's like, all right, she's absolutely out of her fucking mind.
But those are good moments. And y'all can lie, but when you're accused of cheating and you're not cheating, it's one of the best feelings.
Oh, it's incredible.
Like
Yeah.
Only if you're a cheater.
Nothing brings a higher form of confidence
Oh.
in a man than when he's accused of something that he did not do.
No, it goes back to
It's amazing.
when
feeling.
the truth is on your side. Everything else is just entertainment after that. No matter what you say right now, I know I did not fuck that girl. I'm just gonna watch it. It's a sitcom.
But it's different.
Go
when
crazy.
Just the cheating part, because there's been plenty of times we've heard lies and we don't even address because who cares? We have the truth.
Yeah.
When it's about cheating, there's something about our chemical makeup
We can't wait to get it
that
on.
we get fucking
Because
confident.
it makes you're a great guy. You didn't do the, like, nah, I'm really a good person.
Yeah. Especially
This
if
time.
she accused
This
you of the
time.
wrong girl. And
No,
you know
I
you
was
didn't
about to
fuck
say.
that girl.
Nothing's more
Ooh.
dirtbag than when you are a cheater and she picks a girl you didn't cheat with, and then you start acting like the guy that didn't cheat.
Right.
The gaslighting will come in. See, you doing all of this and you thinking, look, you're crazy. Like you swore that you smelled a bitch on me. You're crazy.
You smell that bitch who wasn't the one that I was with. I was with this bitch, a smell that you're not familiar with.
I was with that woman.
You're,
That lady.
you're gaslighting me and putting
The
things in
harlot.
my jacket that don't belong there.
Exactly.
So then at that point, you might as well
Unpin that
beat.
woman from my jacket.
You might as well beat because since it's already on her hypothetical jacket.
No,
Yeah.
getting accused of fucking somebody that you would never fuck and you just kind of like disgusted with it, that'll piss you off. Like, this is who you putting on me? Like, this is who you worried about? Because I could show you who you really should be worried about. But you worried about this? It's
What's
kind
wrong
of
with you,
disrespectful.
bro?
I get upset.
I think the reverse in that regard. Like, imagine you fucked some like dirty girl and your girl was like, I don't believe that. You would never fuck that girl. And you're like, shit. you think way higher of me.
Well,
Like, oh, you would never hit that, and you already hit it. You like, oh, God.
nice.
That is a tough position to be in. Like hearing your girl like talk about another girl that definitely already like had sex with, and she like, yo, she is trash, and she start breaking the girl down in front of you, and you like, I used to go raw in that too.
Oh my God.
But then you got to convince yourself like I didn't love myself at that time.
Yeah, I was somewhere.
I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah,
Or you convince yourself that your girl is a hater. Because sometimes bitches just do be haters.
yeah, women be haters for sure. Y'all do be hating.
I
gotta put you in that too.
You don't be hating?
You've hated on another woman before.
I've never hated on other women.
You hated on the woman that had the hoodie on.
I didn't
That's
hate
true.
on
Oh
that
my
girl.
God.
Yes, you did.
How I hated on her?
Because you called him with hateful energy.
Yeah, you hated on her.
So how I'm hating on her?
You said
she had
was,
the
like,
hoodie on.
in the car. You said she was filmed. You were hating on her.
That's hating?
You hate
Yeah.
that she had the hoodie
Hating
on.
is if I'd have been like, she's ugly. She was trash. I didn't do nothing of that. I
Wait,
think that's
well, there's
hating.
a lot-
I don't want to put your business out there, but this did happen between you and I one time. You showed me.
Every woman
You showed me a girl that you were snooping around. That someone may have
This
been
happened years and
dating,
years and years ago. I don't want anybody to think
And
that
You
this
was
is
in a different space?
Yeah,
and you showed me.
that's what she
You
was
showed me a photo of the girl. Like,
I just
you think
asked you
this
if you
girl's
thought she
bad? I
was
was like,
cute.
yeah.
Yo, girl, y'all gotta stop doing that. Because a friend of mine did that to me before. She was like, yo, you think she's cute? I was like, she's bad.
But Demaris came to me.
She looked at me and was like, really? I said, yeah, she looked good. I said, why? No, this is my ex new girlfriend. I was like, oh. Like now I understood then why she was asking.
No, Demaris came to me hoping for me to be like, that bitch is trash.
I
And
did
then
not.
showed I was like, nah, she's
I did
cute.
not. I did not. And Rory, don't do that because you said she was like, well, she ain't you.
Yeah, because I had to help like pick my friend up.
yeah,
After I realized that I did the wrong thing.
Rory. Good
I
job.
thought you were just showing me a chick. I was like, yeah, she bad.
That's damage control.
Reaction. He was like, "But come on."
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's bad. And then he saw your reaction. He's like, but I mean, in comparison to you, she's not.
She
yo.
can't make cheese grits like you.
She's, she can't
Can't
cook
make that
like you.
macaroni
Did you
salad.
say she can't make cheese? You know what?
Your cheese grits were fire.
Yeah, macaroni salad with gravy is great.
Who make better? Oh, you make good cheese grits? We gotta have a grits off.
You can't have cheese.
You can't put any cream in your grits.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
Yes, I can.
Coconut cream? I usually put coconut cream too.
oh, there you go. Vegan.
Yeah.
Your grits won't be better than mine, Pookie.
You see?
Oh, can we do this and I just be the taster?
That's-
Look at
I
Rory.
love
Like, can we do
grits.
this?
No,
That
her
sounds
grits
like
the
hate.
other day were great.
You trying to try Maul's grits?
Why you
You're
gotta
going to try to make that a thing, and it's
Yeah,
not.
like-
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
like-
If Maul made grits, I would try them.
Stop coming fetch happen.
Take the sting right out of it. Like, yeah, if he makes grits, I'm trying it.
That's what I'm saying now.
Should have said his cream. That was
Cream would have been a stretch.
No, not that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Well, because they're creamy
why?
grits.
Yeah, but why we gotta go?
Because they're cream.
Yeah, but
is the
we're
lead
heterosexual.
adjective. Oh,
For Patreon, we can do a cook-off.
A grit off.
We should start with the grits between
Grit
Demaris
iron.
and
I'll
Maul.
do
But is there a
salmon.
dish that we could all
Who said they
Agree.
had good greens? Benner.
probably?
Why you
Bennett
gonna come
is
at
not-
Buddy like
See,
that?
I'm gonna just stop letting people just say anything, man. Like Bennett's not gonna just say he has good greens. Like, nah,
If we
we're not
call
doing
Benner
that.
right now, Benner said he had good greens,
Like what?
right?
Arugula? Like what?
No, like good collard greens.
I'm not putting my.
Can
collard
Benner
greens
turn
in
a
Benner.
stove on?
Wow.
Benner said he made
I don't
good
know.
collard
He works with
greens.
fire all the time. He always smoking cigs.
It was Benner. I know for sure it was Benner because it wasn't
Good
any of y'all.
greens?
Benner said he had good
Nothing
collard
about
greens.
Benner says he makes good greens.
At all.
I definitely never.
I'll do the salmon and Brussels sprouts.
I can make a good lasagna. If you want.
Well,
Yo, you be pissing me off, man. Yo, Julian don't piss none of y'all off the way he pissed me off.
You didn't just miss what Eddin. I make a great lasagna.
Yeah, I did.
Eddin.
Yeah.
Garfield.
I am Garfield. Look at me.
I make a great lasagna.
I make it for myself. It's for me. Fuck y'all.
Eddin, you make a good what?
Lasagna.
Yeah.
Why y'all laughing? Yeah, I don't look like I can make a good lasagna.
Yo, we gotta stop letting people just say anything, man. Yo, but who can we call to be like, yo, they can vouch for your lasagna?
Shit.
Oh my god! I make a
have a
mean
couple
beef
people.
stroganoff.
I make a good lasagna.
I can. I'm
Yeah, but
bringing for you one day. I got
it's
you.
Good, it's
well, you
good,
can't.
It's good for you.
Oh.
Like to you, it's good.
Yo,
You don't think I could cook something up?
that's
Alright, so-
hating.
It might
That
be,
is hating,
All right, so
yeah.
look, so you've made lasagna and taken it to like an event before?
Yeah, for sure.
Were they Hispanic?
Yeah.
Was it empty? Was
Okay.
the lasagna pan empty after you left?
Yeah. The fuck?
Okay, I'm just asking. I don't know.
Also,
How much ricotta you use, or do you use the Mexican cheese?
No, you ricotta. That's funny. We'll cojita.
The Mexican blend.
You use
Use
that
it
lasagna.
Mexican. Use it
I've
Mexican.
seen no.
blend
I've seen
on
people use
lasagna
Mexican
is
blend in
hilarious.
lasagna, and it's
That
terrifies me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, people who put Mexican blend on their eggs freak me the fuck out.
Oh.
That's common.
That's pretty. That's pretty.
Fantastic
common as fuck.
omelet.
Here we go. Yeah.
I think that's the thing. Like, yo, we should just start like
I do
learn
know.
out dishes that we've never made. Like, I make an amazing eggplant parm.
Wait, I've never really.
You should have my chicken cordon bleu.
Yo,
It's a hit every Christmas.
Yo, that's the thing. We gotta go around just throwing out dishes. That's like, what? Who makes that?
We're gonna do that our next interview. Our next interview, we gotta do that.
Yo, I make a good beef stroganoff. Who the fuck says that, man? Yo, that's some funny shit. I'll make a good omelet. Yo,
I'm just
I
also.
do. I promise I do. I'll do it one day.
I'm just also picturing it like, you know, some of the hotels that have the continental breakfasts and they have like the omelet bar.
Yeah.
Imagine on tour, we're just walking downstairs.
Breakfasts.
Yeah.
Julian's in the lobby just
making an
flipping
omelet.
up a
Oh my god, that should give me a headache. Left.
Eddin's lasagna.
Eddin's.
Eddin, listen.
I'm gonna bring it in one
Eddin,
day.
I do not believe that you make a good lasagna.
I'm gonna bring it in.
We definitely gotta have Eddie spaghetti.
Eddie spaghetti.
You know, he's branded it that way too.
You guys are laughing now,
Yo,
but you'll see.
yo, Eddin, you are crazy, man.
You'll see.
Right,
fuck.
I'm fucking.
Rory, what do you make good? Shepherd's pie? Like what? Everybody's.
I make good shepherd's pie.
Rory
really do
did
make-
body those wings in the air fryer that one night.
Yeah, they were good.
Oh, the garlic parmesan
It's
wings.
fire.
I'm good at what I'm good at. I never like walk around like I'm Demaris when it comes to the kitchen, but
I don't,
Demaris be cooking
I
it
don't
up.
big myself up. Y'all big me
That
up.
shit
no,
you cooked
that was
today
me bigging
great.
you up.
Oh, okay.
No, Demaris, you big yourself up.
She
So
should
somebody
have.
else
Big
talking
yourself
about
up,
cooking,
too.
you be like, yo, psh, yeah, all right. Like I throw down. Okay,
You
we
do.
know.
When people doubt my shit, yeah, then I'm gonna say I throw down, but I don't have to speak. Everybody else speaks for me. I just let
Right,
the
get
cooking
your
do the
shit off,
talking.
baby D.
What you
Damn.
talking about?
Hey, let your shit speak for itself.
Period.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that pan empty, right? All right, then. Pan empty, belly full, nigga. No?
Nigga comatose.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that.
I mean,
Oh, man.
what is your cooking abilities like?
I can cook a little bit.
Yeah, what do you make? Lettuce?
Seamless.
There's only but a few things you can make.
No, I could cook.
There's a lot of vegetarian thing and vegan.
No, like I can cook regular meals. Like I can make steaks, like fried chicken, baked chicken.
You throw a big portobello mushroom on the skillet?
Yeah.
No, I've never done that.
Oh,
That's your steak? No.
No,
No.
I don't try to. I'm not one of those type of guys.
Mistake.
I don't try
That
to.
try
like,
to make vegetables taste
imitation.
like meat.
No, yeah, I don't.
Oh, the cauliflower wings makes me want to vomit.
I just saute
That's
some
pretty good.
mushrooms
What?
and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
How many women did you date that specialized in chicken Alfredo?
I hate you.
All of you. All of you do
I keep
fucking
telling you, I
chicken
taste like somebody,
Alfredo
that shit tastes like somebody had it in his mouth already. Like,
and Rasta
spit it back
pasta.
out.
Sorry,
Any,
Lorna.
it's like the
anytime,
texture is weird.
anytime a chick told me her go-to was chicken Alfredo, I knew I was gonna fuck the first night.
Wow.
That's a nasty meal to fuck off.
No, not that she made it. I just know
Oh.
women that go-to is chicken
Don't even
Alfredo
eat it?
give it up on the first night.
Fucking off of
It's
eating
science,
chicken
I promise.
Alfredo, her butt gotta stink a little bit.
That's a heavy meal.
Yeah, because it's like shit right there at the door waiting to come out. Like
Ugh,
you gotta
dude.
take a shit, like flush her system out first. You can't fuck right after she ate chicken Alfredo.
You
How?
can.
No, but it's
You
like
can, oh, you definitely can.
that's
What?
stomach rumbling.
Getting head from a girl
No.
that just had Alfredo?
Hell,
Is
no.
she spitting like Alfredo sauce on your shit?
Do people just leave food in their mouth for that long?
I
That's
would say,
sick.
like, if you hit that phlegm part,
Or like
Spitting Alfredo all over you.
And you think the way it sticks to the pan, like it may stick to your throat.
you go deep enough, she cough a pee up.
Yikes.
Yo, my nigga, it's definitely.
you look like you put peas in your chicken Alfredo.
It happens.
Oh my god.
like-
If a girl used that canned chicken Alfredo and then put peas in it, I'm leaving
press up.
immediately.
First of all, anybody
Prego,
who's
excuse
using
me.
canned chicken Alfredo, so like that's why when people be dissing chicken Alfredo, I won't diss it if the sauce is from scratch.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I just
but
don't
the
like
women that's go to and the only thing they know how to make is shrimp Alfredo or chicken Alfredo.
Oh,
they are
the little
using
orange shrimp
you
with
know
the
that
sazon.
can of Alfredo. they're
Sazon.
using.
Ragu.
I definitely use ragu.
I'd rather that's disgusting. But no, making Alfredo from scratch is like actually pretty good.
What's your go-to meal when you trying to impress a guy?
That
When
pussy?
I'm trying to impress men, I don't cook for men often. I've
If-
cooked
if
for
you-
maybe like 2 men. I don't
Right.
cook for men.
What was your meal where you was like, yo, I know this gonna fuck him up?
It depends on who he is. So like
Ooh.
some men like different things. Some men eat healthier. So some men, I'm gonna make you my spinach with my cream sauce that I make with garlic and cream and lemon zest and that kind of thing. I'll make that for him.
That's definitely not for me.
Yeah, I know that's not for you.
What's the healthy
Or
one? What's the unhealthy one?
steak, baked macaroni and cheese.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Asparagus.
There you go.
You fuck after that, though?
I'm fucking after that.
Fucking with a
taking a
steak
nap.
in your stomach is crazy.
That's heavy.
Fucking with a steak in your stomach is wild.
Well, by the time I'm cooking for you, we're to the point where we don't have to have sex.
I went to a birthday dinner on Tuesday, and we went to Wolfgang's, and we did like a bunch of steaks, and this girl wanted a link afterwards. I was like, there's no way I can do this. I ate like 20
You
ounces.
say
of
that a whole porterhouse?
Yeah.
I'm comatose. I'm good.
Julian, when the backgammon doesn't work, what do you cook?
I tell you,
That's
know my
hilarious.
Salmon. Everyone
the
loves
salmon.
Oh, yeah, the salmon, yeah.
Everyone loves
salmon and couscous over here.
I did couscous once.
You made cook.
You had to Google how to spell it too when you sent that text to her.
Yo, you
we'll
make
make some
couscous.
couscous tonight.
No.
Asked her what her preferred grain was, and I think
It's couscous? That's insane.
Fucking loser.
What do you work at Kava?
Yeah, what the fuck? That was her preferred?
kava.
You want a grain bowl?
You're not asking women what's their preferred grain.
Maybe I didn't word it like that, but I said, what sides would you like? And she said, I've been having a lot of couscous lately. I was like, okay, I could switch it up. Throw some couscous in the mix.
So what do you usually do, brown rice?
Couscous.
Yeah, so I do the rice, but I have the rice cooker, and you put coconut water, and that's
cool.
That's definitely the key with the
cheat
rice
code.
maker.
It makes the rice incredible. So I did, but couscous also works in the rice cooker, so it's super easy. So I did not know how to cook that shit.
What if she doesn't like salmon?
Crazy.
What would be your
doesn't
backup?
like salmon.
Mai.
My.
Or fish.
I love a good swordfish.
Swordfish is cool.
You could always do like a good baked chicken dish. Put the thyme and the lemon, wrap that shit up in the aluminum foil, like do the seasoning, whatever.
Cooking
and
with
then
Julian.
Bake it. It's easy.
Eddin, shut up.
Side green beans.
I feel like Julian would be the type to like memorize the HelloFresh menu and then throw out all the evidence
That's sick.
and
Make
it look like it cooked it from scratch.
Don't do me like that.
That's a good scheme, though.
I actually cook.
That's a good scheme.
I'm a good cook.
Who taught you how to cook?
My mom. She cooks all the time.
Okay.
I was a younger kid. Like I was always in the kitchen with my mom.
Moms, but one thing I noticed about when we get older, like a lot of people swear their moms can cook. And like, so you ever had one of your friends' moms cooking and you was like, this is trash.
Yeah.
My mom's cooking is not the best.
Really?
It's cool.
You're like the first person I ever heard say that.
Yeah, I would never say that.
Mom's incredible cook.
Well, here's the thing. Irish people in general don't have the great, even amongst white people, we have pretty low on the totem pole as far as cooking. I learned how to cook from the Jamaican family I lived with. So once like that got introduced to me, I looked at my mother's cooking like,
Screaming.
I heard a good Irish joke the other day. I was going to say it on Patreon, but I can say it here. What's the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish funeral?
He's Irish, so you can ask him.
Yeah, ask him.
One less drunk.
Oh, all right. Well,
now, as an Irishman, how do you feel?
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Yeah.
Are you offended?
Sure.
Screaming.
Does that offend you? Does that make you want to like fight for your people?
I mean,
Y'all ever been to a girl's house and her parents didn't have good cooking? I went to a guy's house for Christmas one time and he was like, because one time he was like, your mac and cheese is good, but it ain't fucking with my mom. So I was dying to taste his mother's macaroni and cheese on Christmas. That shit was dirt.
I'm going to take this call on the air. I don't know who it is. So just have some fun.
okay, great.
Cool.
Hello.
Ask them if they can make mac and cheese.
Who's this? Oh, shit. What up, yo? What's good, B?
You've got mail.
All right. In the spirit of Demaris, always trying to get back with an ex. Here's our first voicemail.
Just catching straight.
What the fuck?
They've been shooting at me all episode.
How do you guys feel about having a partner and not having the best past? You know, you were kind of this guy that wasn't the best guy, if you get what I'm saying. And, you know, that kind of came into your future relationship and you kind of don't have trust for anybody. But this is the perfect person for you. They're there. They're there forever. Their spot is solidified. What do you guys think about that?
Say that again?
I'm going to say, I didn't like fully follow everything that
He worded
said.
it oddly, but he's saying like he's wants to get back with an ex that he had done dirty in the past, but they're already solidified. Their spot in his life is meaningful, and he's like, I want to get back with someone even though I had done him dirty before, kind of thing.
So he's asking how should he go about that?
Yeah, like
Gotcha.
I wasn't the best to her. I was kind of an asshole, but I want to end up with her.
I mean, first of all, see if she's open and available to even entertaining that relationship again. She may be hurt and don't even want to go backwards. Let her, talk to her, tell her how you've matured and how you've become a different person, even if you're lying.
That never works.
Yeah. But I think ultimately it's just up to you showing her that, she can trust you this time and things are different and, you've matured and you able to communicate better than you were when, I don't know how long ago the relationship ended. But if it's a couple years, then, let her know, like, listen, I was in a dark place.
Leave that fucking girl alone.
Well,
The fact that he said I was a shitty guy, I wasn't the best, means he probably did some real dirtbag shit because he's not really telling us straight up what he did.
So it's okay to go back. If you were like, that was a great girl, I fucked that up. Like,
yeah, leave her alone.
Nah, but you can't say leave her. What if he loves her and that's the girl he wants to really be with, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna get it right this time. I'm gonna do right by you this time. He should just leave her alone. Now, if he's the same asshole that he was when he was dating her before, then yes, leave her alone. Stop playing games with that girl. But if he really feel like he changed and he's like a better person, he's like, yo, I fucked that up and I really want her back. Like I want to be with her, like, and I'm willing to make it work this time. Then yeah, go for it.
Do we think he actually changed, or he is just having the revelation of, damn, she's gone. Now I'll be better.
I mean, I hope he's changed.
And then if he gets it back, he's going to turn right back to the same person.
There's nothing, because I've been that guy before where I'm like, damn, I miss Shorty. I kind of want her back.
Of course, we all have.
But I know, like, I'm still the same piece of shit that I was when we were dating. Like, lead that. And I said to myself, like, yo, lead it. Because I really believe in, I don't want to waste nobody's time. So it's like, yeah, I may miss that girl. We had fun and, you know, it was great being with her. But it's like, I know ultimately, like, I'm still in the same place I was. Like, I'm not really going to, like, settle down. I'm not going to have a family with her. I'm not going to give her the things she wants. So just let that girl, you know, let her go find, like,
her husband,
her happiness. Like, let her go do that. But, you know, you have great times with your ex, some of your exes. You're like, damn, like, we had a lot of fun together. But if you know you ain't ready for what you know she's ready for, leave that girl alone, man.
And the way he worded how he was not a good person makes me think that he's not.
He's still not a good person?
He knows he's not.
Yeah, he knows he's not.
But that's honorable though, right? When a guy knows, like, damn, I'm a piece of shit.
Yeah, but then you shouldn't put a homegirl through that again.
No, but not putting her through it. But I mean, it is honorable when somebody recognizes that about themselves. Like, yo, I ain't shit.
Yeah, but are you working to fix that?
Yes, exactly.
That's why I said if he feels like he's a changed person and he's matured and he can communicate more effectively now with his partner and things like that, then yeah, absolutely.
And also, on kind of like, this is probably best for him. It would be good for her too, and best for him. Sometimes, even if you have changed, like that first impression is a lasting impression. It will be detrimental for your own health if you really have changed and you go back to somebody who sees you one way and can't trust you. And you're like, it'll be bad for you because you're like, damn, I really did change. Like, this is really tough. Like, she doesn't believe me. She doesn't trust me. Go get your fresh start. If you really did change and you really are a better person, go get your fresh start with someone who doesn't know that you are a piece of shit. Somebody you haven't already traumatized.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That just sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Absolutely.
Do you not realize an upstate accent yet? He was from Niagara Falls. You guys don't think you guys talk alike?
Niagara Falls is not upstate.
Niagara Falls.
That's pretty up
Where
there.
is it then?
Yeah.
The West.
What
West
are
New
you
York.
saying?
West New York.
It's upstate.
Damn near Toronto. West New York, Canada.
You said damn near Toronto, which is what?
I'm from central New York. Like, that's that's western, northwest New York. Like,
Say partner.
Partner.
You
edit back in when he said that.
Sure.
They say the R is the exact same way.
Sorry.
Hard R.
I mean,
that's why maybe I didn't follow everything, because the whole time I was thinking, oh yeah, he talks just like Demaris
You see how
does.
Syracuse is dead in the center of the state?
Oh God.
Like, but whatever. Anyway.
They are far from each other.
I know. Jamal, no matter whose advice you take, good luck. And I hope you really are trying to be a better person.
Leave her alone, bro.
If not, leave that girl alone.
Leave
man.
her alone.
Yeah, leave that fucking girl alone.
Yeah.
Leave her alone either way.
All right. What's the next one, Julian?
All right, let's do it.
All right, what's going on, y'all? Been a day one fan of the pod. But anyway, so my wife and I, we've been married for 7 years, but we've been together over 10 years. My best friend and I, we've been friends literally our whole lives. I actually met my wife through my best friend and his wife because we all went to college together. Anyway, fast forward a little bit. My best friend and my best friend's wife, they fell out a few years back. So my wife doesn't really fuck with her, nor does she really fuck with my best friend because of things he's done over the years, whatever. So fast forward again to my question and my issue. My best friend and his wife just bought a house. They're having a housewarming. They invited me. They invited my mother. They invited my siblings because, my mom and his mom are cool. Pretty much they invited me and my whole family except my wife. So my wife was livid because she feels like traditionally, no matter what the circumstances is, she as my wife and my life partner is supposed to get an invite. Even if she doesn't plan to go and they know she's not going to go. But she's saying she's supposed to get an invite. So now she's upset with me because I plan to go without her. I plan to go with my family. So my question is, do you guys feel
10
like
years
I'm
in, you already
wrong
fucking
for
up like
going
this?
to this? Do you feel like it's worth going to potentially argue with my wife about it? Or do you think I should skip it just to keep the peace in my house?
It's a housewarming.
I didn't hear what he said. The last part. I didn't hear the questions.
He said, pretty much, does he go or does he skip it to keep the peace with his girl?
Yeah, they skip it.
It's a housewarming. Keep
wife,
the
not his
fucking
girl.
peace in your home.
His wife, sorry.
You don't have to go to that housewarming. It's not that big a deal.
But what if the
I think it's
really
also weird though that the wife.
You can't say
fell
that
out.
though,
Why?
because you've done things against your will just to like you've went to things when it was like, all right, just because
Of course, but
why? So why can't he go?
because his wife was not invited and she doesn't fuck with those two people. Take the L. It's not a fucking christening. It's a housewarming.
Yeah, but if he eats that L, then do you think that could ruin his relationship with those people too then?
With his family, that shouldn't.
Not his family.
They're wrong for not inviting his wife.
Yeah.
That's totally disrespectful.
Yeah.
That's like out.
I'm
Once
not
we're
going.
married, we're a unit. Like we're together.
That
Like,
is
there's
sick
no-
to give the one half of the couple an invitation.
Yeah, like, and it's not boyfriend, girlfriend, like married. Like this
Yeah.
is my wife.
Over 10 years
My wife is
together.
coming wherever I'm like going. Like,
Well, let's read between the lines. Him wanting to go despite them not inviting his wife, because naturally you'd be like, nah, if my wife's not coming, I'm not going. He agrees with that couple about why they don't fuck with his wife. Or he would not go.
Right.
So he just kind of snitched on himself and saying that, hey, I'm taking the side of my friend and his wife on why they don't fuck with my wife. My wife must have done some fucked up shit. Because why would he immediately be like, I still want to go if she's not invited?
Yeah, so I feel like it's not that he agrees with them that his wife is fucked up. I think the wife stopped fucking with the other wife. His wife stopped fucking with the other wife, and therefore, because when you stop fucking with somebody's wife, you usually stop fucking with. She stopped fucking with the couple, and he's still best friend. So he probably thinks it's something petty, and that's his best friend. So he wants to go to his best friend's his best friend's housewarming.
Best friend.
I'm hunting
Wabbit, the Wabbit at the housewoman.
I'm hunting Wabbit.
But yeah, so I think that Sir Ro is his name. I think not like Rory said, you keep the peace in your house, but also you shouldn't want to be anywhere where your wife is not able to come. If she doesn't want to come, that's different. But that's your wife. That's your partner. That's the only person who
Gotta
you
go
care
home.
about pissing off.
Yeah.
You gotta go home.
Gotta go home.
And it's just a housewarming.
It's just the house.
Just the house.
Yeah,
You can go hang out with them another day. Like you can still go to the house another day. But
Like,
like
it's just a housewarming. You could still send a gift, like a housewarming gift. You don't have to go though. Like it's like I'm not going because my wife, the situation, relationship's kind of funny, whatever. But here's a gift though for your housewarming gift, and that's it. You don't have to go though.
He better not go.
Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna go?
Yeah, it sounds like he really wants
he
to.
Yeah,
might
it sounds
want-
like he
No,
wants
it's not. The fact that he's considering it makes me think he does not agree with why his wife stopped fucking with him.
And he might have set that up for them not to send the invite. Like, yo, don't send the invite for her. Just send it for me. And then I'm gonna let him know, listen, you just can't come. He might be on to go, on his own shit.
They
It might
could've
be somebody
invited
it might be somebody that's gonna be there at the housewarming that he want to see.
Wonder what happened.
that's what I was thinking. But also it could
And she know that.
it could be something where you could just say Ro +1. Like we know who you're gonna bring. If
Yeah,
you're
I was gonna
all-
say, what if she was invited?
First of all, hold on. Now that I think about it, I've never even heard about this for a housewarming.
What?
Invitations?
Not invitations, but like if it's usually like, yo, like the housewarming it's not like, yo, your wife is not invited. Like it's a fucking housewarming.
I think they probably sent invitations out. Some people do things.
Yeah, but if you're married and you send me an invitation, you know that.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They had to have specified she's not welcome.
That's what I'm saying. So it's obviously an issue. It's like they just don't fuck with her.
I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I wonder too. Well,
But I'm also not
sure
mad.
It wasn't something.
I'm not mad at the couple either. Like, if this is my friend and your wife just hates me now and for a not legitimate reason, then yeah, I'm still gonna invite my friend to the housewarming.
True.
It's his choice to make.
Yeah.
He should make the right choice, but that's
The
not
right
that's
choice,
not on me.
The right choice is
Home.
stay home, bro. Send
Or
the
take your
housewarming
wife
gift.
somewhere nice.
Send the housewarming gift, and then take your wife to dinner that day to let her know, like, listen, man, that ain't my
Me
thing
and you against
anyway.
The world, because I
Me and
get
you
why
against
you
the world.
Bonnie and Clyde.
Do people say that like in relationships? Yo, it's me and you against the world.
Against the world,
And,
like
what
me and you.
world?
It's
The world doesn't care about either. of you.
No one's watching.
I promise you, the world don't care if y'all break up today or not. Like it does not affect the
But
world
it's
at
nice
all.
for you to feel like you have somebody like
A partner.
Yeah, exactly. Even the fact that she probably knows that he doesn't agree with why they're beefing.
Wow.
It's just still like
That why is fucking you up today. Ain't they kicking your ass? So,
my mouth is really wet.
Why?
Today. I don't know why.
Your mouth is really wet today?
Yeah,
Why?
so-
And you about to go home tonight, right?
Wow.
What's
Wow.
Wet mouth on your way home. What a wonderful weekend.
Taking those saliva pills.
She got inspiration from the glizzy guy.
She about to get her NPC on for sure. I hear you, baby D. Go on, girl.
Glizzy overload. Okay.
NPC, ASR.
I'm sorry.
Oh man,
Yamaha.
Oh man,
The Yamaha.
You know what, Ro? Do whatever the fuck you want to do.
yeah, bro.
Like,
Go to the party. Just get ready to argue when you come home.
Or make it a battle. Like, do your own housewarming the same day.
That's sick.
Try to split the college alumni friends together.
Doing a housewarming for a crib that's already like you've been in for a while.
So a party.
It's warm.
Yeah. Oh, you having a party? You mean like okay, cool.
Yeah.
Why can't we do more housewarmings though? Like,
It's
when I have a
warmed up
housewarming and people do that to like bring gifts, like maybe I need a blender.
Yeah.
What if in like 5 years I need some new appliances?
already. Buy them.
No, like I'll just have my
Nah,
friends.
like y'all buy me some
well,
shit.
Rory, you never had an actual housewarming anyway.
He don't want people in his house.
Maul has
All
never
true.
had anyone in his place.
That shit cold as fuck.
I just
My
don't-
house cold now.
Ma, they said you living like a Taz angel. You ain't got no furniture.
Who? Who said that? About me?
them, the internet.
Them.
Oh, the internet?
That was funny like a few years ago, but then you recently posted, I think last weekend, a photo, and it still appeared that there was no.
There was no It was you
That's why I
holding.
said that.
I think it was you holding a blunt or something, and it looked out.
Not decor, not like.
It was nice windows, but there was not
beautiful
a
apartment.
not a speck of furniture.
Not a
That
plant,
picture,
not a.
that
Not like
picture
a
was
corner
from-
of a
that
rug.
picture was from 2 years ago.
Oh,
It's like your mattress is just like on the floor.
That picture's from 2 years ago.
I just feel like you probably have
What's
an
in that corner
updated
now?
photo. You don't need to use the 2 years ago one.
Yeah,
Like you probably smoked a blunt.
You smoke enough blunt.
I think I was going through my camera like deleting shit, and I saw that picture.
Mm.
This was a good picture.
Nah, you wanted a bitch to think you was home and you wasn't really home.
Nah, you think I still do that?
Yeah,
Still do that.
I've done it like yesterday.
Same.
Got to keep some studio photos.
Nah. Oh, shit like that. I don't
I'm
even
like,
think
I
about
grinded
really
hard.
just go right
Grinding
home.
hard.
So we can't come over.
No.
I'm gonna ask every episode.
Yeah,
He
no.
used to like pretend to say, nah, when I get everything in there. Now he's just honest and says no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I think it's funny that y'all haven't been in my house.
What if we made
we
your
never got the
apartment?
invite.
What if we made your apartment one of the tour stops?
Sick.
We could do that. We could do the meet and greet at your crib before the New York show.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that would never fucking happen.
Well, us
Kidding me?
coming over will also never happen. We're just talking about
That's not
improbables
true.
right
You
now.
got to keep fighting. You got to keep trying.
I'm not fighting to go to no nigga
I'm gonna
crib.
purposely repeat myself. I was in the town that Maul lives in and called him right after my child was born, and he said, "Oh, I have to go get the wheel on my luggage fixed. So
That's
you
not-
can't come over."
That's not what I said.
That's exactly what you said.
He called me and I was already like had plans for the day. It's not like I knew he was gonna be there. He
Yeah.
called me and I'm like, dog, I'm not even like I'm out. Like
Mhm.
I'm going back because they fixed my shit, but didn't really fix my shit. So now I have to take it back.
Who gets a wheel on a luggage fixed? And where do you know where to go to get that fixed?
Shit,
To me?
you pay enough for your luggage. You damn right.
She
Y'all
got
fixing
Louis
this
luggage.
shit.
She got Louis luggage.
Nah, it ain't Louis.
I'm big away team.
It's like yo, fuck, fix my wheel because this shit costs a lot of money and it's a warranty.
How much was it to get the wheel fixed?
$3,000.
Oh.
Yeah, they fix that shit. Once you pay for the luggage, when you buy like expensive luggage,
Yeah.
you don't pay to get that
I
shit
just got
fixed.
way luggage. I don't.
Fix my shit and send it back.
All right.
Did
Well,
it sound
I don't
like
have a
it?
housewarming because I don't think people are going to come to New Jersey.
We literally
That's such
did for
cap.
almost a
We've
whole year.
spent
That's
so
such
much
cap.
See,
time
it's the
in your
same
house.
shit. He just don't want people in his
Happen. You
house.
don't want people
He just
to
said it
make
differently.
happen.
I'll shoot you some bail, Rory. You did have a Super Bowl party,
You did.
Which was a lot of fun.
which was great.
I had a New Year's
And
party.
then he took a week to sage the whole place, and
You did a 4th of July
I
party.
had a great New Year's party before I got all my furniture. So
Yes.
that was probably like the last one.
I mean, just having. I mean, I guess you can invite friends, but then it's like,
That's a
what if
party.
you and that person ain't cool like this time next year, and they know where you live?
They're not our
So
ops.
now I gotta go
Maul.
kill you. See,
Why does everything got to be
Well, I don't
Yeah.
think
violent?
Brittany's gonna go shoot up fucking Rory's house.
you never know.
Depends who's in my house.
you never know.
Fair enough.
See,
And Rory does.
I don't have enemies that know where I live. So
That is a lie.
Ooh.
We know that's a lie.
define enemy.
Okay, it could be a one-sided thing, but if you have enemies that know where you live,
The ops.
I have one weird stalker in my neighborhood.
that's who I'm referring to him, but also someone else.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
That's an enemy.
not an enemy.
But they wouldn't be invited to the party.
No, but the point is they know where Rory lives.
I talked to that person that stalked my block. My 12 gauge would take his whole face off. Like,
tomato soup.
that's not an enemy. Like
Tomato soup.
Stew.
I would fucking microwave his entire torso
Talk
Tomato
your
with the
shit.
fucking guns
Talk
I had.
your shit. Talk
When
that
I
gun talk.
saw that, I laughed. I was like, wait, hold on. This is the person?
That'd be a good skit.
Talk
Tomato
that gun talk.
What were
I
they
don't
doing battle
I
rap?
don't even need the 12 gauge.
Yeah.
My little 6-shooter would
Oh,
take his fucking
that's that battle rap shit.
OD.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's that battle
When this
rap shit.
knife
No,
flies.
it's not.
one bullet in.
Like,
Russian
he's
roulette,
all
take my
crazy.
chances. Like, oh, I could go crazy.
No.
Yeah.
He
Please
seemed
don't.
Russian too.
Mm.
Do we have any more? That was it?
We can do another one.
Yeah.
Quentin.
Do we have any comments?
Miller?
Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Q from VA. So, quick debate question for you: love versus in love. So, hanging out with my boy, he's on the phone with his girl that he's been seeing for maybe like 2 months. He ends the conversation with, "I love you," and I stop after he's done. Like, "Hey, you love her already?" And then he went to go explain to me like, "Oh, I love her, but I'm not in love with her." I explained this to her. She understands that. And I'm thinking like, nah, man, like you don't know how women work. You cannot say that word to them at all until you're actually in love with them. And we were just kind of going back and forth. I'm being accused of being like, some heartless monster who's never loved anybody, which I never said I never loved any woman at all. I love everybody, but I'm not in love with everybody.
Is this
anyway? Women, no matter what you say, they're not logical creatures like that. A lot of them aren't logical like that. So
I was feeling him until you said that.
saying that
Creatures.
you love them, even though it's not this technically in love thing, it's gonna trigger something. They're gonna mix it up. They're gonna forget you ever try to tell them the difference. That's just how they are. So, am I right on this? Is he wrong?
I'm not agreeing with the words you're saying.
Love versus in love. Should you even say the L word to a woman until you're actually in love with them? Thanks.
You ever been in love before?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is confusing though, because usually when you love someone but are not in love with them, you once were in love with them,
exactly,
and now you're not in love with them anymore, but you love them. I don't know if I've
That's so
ever,
backwards.
when it comes to like significant others, loved someone first and then wasn't in love. That's a really weird,
I mean, when
ass backwards way to.
You've never loved someone first?
Only when it came to, because he's talking about women that you're dating, significant others, etc. In that regard, I've loved them because I fell in love with them, and then we fell out of love, but I still loved them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never reversed
my brain.
Loved someone that I was dating and then fell in love with them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that not weird? Maybe
I agree with you because I do the same thing, but I kind of can see where you can be dating someone and not fall head over heels for them, but come to love them as a person, almost on like a friend aspect, like how we, you can say we built a friendship first. Like we're dating and you might like me more than I like you, but I'm realizing that, oh, I do love you. I have love for you, but I'm not in love with you. But usually that means that you're not ever going to be in love with them. I think he's full of shit and he's lying to his boy. I think he's madly in love with that girl and he's lying to him.
A man never told you he loved you and you didn't love him, but you told him you love him back?
Love.
No, because I love everybody. I'm one of them. I love everybody. I really do. I'm a loving person. So
Come on, bro.
I am. I'm a loving person.
You love everybody.
You're a blessing.
Everybody.
You're a blessing, remember?
I love everybody.
You love everybody.
Nah, she's doing that.
You're like everybody though.
She's
Like
doing the inflection thing.
yeah, like everybody, like you love everybody, baby.
I do. If I have come to, if I have,
You don't love everybody.
Why is this shit on Demaris Day? Like,
No,
what
it's
have
not.
I
We're not
done?
shitting on
You
you.
don't love everybody.
You're just telling you don't love
I
everybody.
do love everybody.
You
Everybody.
lie. Nobody loves everybody. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I love people that I have grown a connection with. I can love someone and not be in love with them.
That's okay.
They
That's a,
can-
that's a whole
much
separate.
better, yeah.
But that's what he just asked me. Has a man ever told me that he loved me and I didn't love him back? And I'm like, no, that's never happened to me.
But you said it though. Like you didn't love him back, but you actually said it back because he said it.
No, I would never tell somebody I loved them when I did.
But you know what? You're playing a little semantics game here. You know what Maul is really asking. The in love portion of that. Not the love
portion.
Not like, yo, that's my homie. I love him.
No, like
You know what Maul was asking. You're just dancing right now. when a man has said, I love you, in the fact of,
Who
I am
that
in
mouth
love
wet
with
for, though? That's what I Fuck all this other shit. Like,
lovey-dovey shit.
Yeah, fuck all this lovey-dovey. Who that mouth wet for this weekend, though? Like, that's what I want to know.
Bro, I am going home to visit my parents. And dogs.
It's always the parents, right?
Your dad live in Brooklyn.
He's home right now.
Okay.
I'm going to I'm going to visit him and my parents and go to the New York State Fair. I have family. My sister's coming in town.
Who else is
I
going to
am
the fair?
single. I am.
No. You can be single.
We
I
didn't
am
even
single.
question that.
I am
You
not,
ain't gotta be
I'm
single to be-
celibate. I am not sleeping with anyone. I haven't slept with anyone. I am.
Me neither.
You ain't got to be single to be juicy mouthed, though.
Oh,
Mouthed.
Single ones have the juicy.
Oh, the juicy mouth? Yeah, the
Alfredo
single
mouth.
ones is the ones.
the Starburst?
Because it's like they miss, like, using the mouth. So it's like their mouth is just springing
The
water.
mouth is
like
just watering.
They're
yeah, like-
gleeking.
Free sun.
Gleeking?
Like a little
You know what
creep.
gleeking is? Like when you squirt water.
Yeah.
I've never called that
It's like,
gleeking.
yeah, it's called gleek. It's a thing.
Demaris really just said
No,
she
don't
loves
Google it.
everybody.
Now you love
That might-
everybody.
I feel like you shooting shots a little bit. Like who I don't love. Like speak on
Not
it.
everybody.
He's not. Well, he don't know nobody in particular, maybe. But he
Speak
said
on
like,
it.
there's no way you love
Everybody?
like it's not. You don't
Not
love
much work
everybody.
that is.
Everybody's sick.
I love people. Who love
Let's
me.
we can just look at the list of what we have for topics. Do you love Diddy?
Yes. Yes.
Like we don't have to really overthink this. Do
No,
you love
I-
50 Cent throws mic in crowd, hits woman in face? Do
Yeah,
you
do you
love
love
50?
that?
Yes, I love 50.
She does love 50.
You don't like Ice Spice.
Never even.
I
met
love
50.
Ice Spice too.
You don't love
You
Ice
don't
Yo,
Spice.
if
love
I were
Ice Spice.
if I were to date Demaris and she said I love you to me, and then I find out that she also loves 50 Cent and, never
And
met him,
everybody?
Yeah,
I don't know if I really
that
feel
love
loved.
means nothing. Yeah, that love means nothing. It's like yo, she don't really.
Well, there's different levels of love. I can love you more. Like I love you more than I love Julian. Like there's
That's a fact.
different levels
I mean,
of
but
love.
that's without.
That's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Wow,
Julian.
everyone's
Yeah.
crazy.
Stuff, yeah.
I don't know if you gained any traction with that.
It wasn't really. It wasn't really. It was a really good example.
At the
Yeah, I
end
don't
of
know
the
if
day,
you-
Quentin,
Yeah.
your homeboy is in love with that girl and he doesn't want to admit that to y'all.
Probably.
That's. I mean, yeah. That's,
more than
at the end of the
yeah.
day.
Not admitting you love your girl to your homies is like
He like, I love her, but I'm not in love with her.
Mad dudes do that though.
Yeah.
that's young shit though.
It should be a young man's thing, but I see my friends do that. Like, no, like, come on, dude, just say it.
What is-
Oh,
Well,
like
no,
you
that's more of an
Damn,
old
bro.
man
You
sport.
Yo, I think Book Bag Bay was in town this week.
gives a fuck.
Wait,
Oh my bad.
How do you know that?
hold on. For Patreon.
We can talk about it, but
No, I want to know why you know.
Yeah,
and we're going to talk about that on Patreon right now.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can talk about that on Patreon.
Oh yeah, we also have a couple callbacks. The guy who lets his ex babysit his dog called back,
Oh,
and
great.
the guy we wanted to rap. Remember?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
He put a rap. He called back. So
Oh,
You spit
I
some
can't-
bars?
he spit
Oh.
a minute and a half of bars.
That's a long time to be rapping.
It's a
That's
lot
a
of
really
bars.
long time to be
A
rapping.
minute and a half? That's a long rap. That's
Well,
a song.
Let's,
You're getting into Logic territory.
let's
with
listen
that
to
many
it
bars.
then. So
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right, so we have Lululemon bag
Uh-huh.
back in town.
Book Bag Bay was back in New York City.
We have the co-parenting situation with the dog,
Uh-huh.
and we have some bars.
And we have some paper towel for Demaris's mouth.
Oh.
And not only that, we have
Can't say that.
paper towel for Demaris's mouth.
This is a business.
You
It's a company.
Yeah, I don't know if HR is okay with that.
No, it's okay because he didn't understand the Lizzo conversation. And he just keeps bringing it back.
What was the Lizzo conversation?
He just keeps bringing it back.
What was the Lizzo?
We'll talk about it on Patreon.
I'm uncomfortable.
Because of paper towels? It's paper towel right there.
You
Like
keep bringing. I said that my mouth was wet, and you keep making it a sexual thing, and I'm uncomfortable.
I made it sexual. I said we have paper towel for your mouth.
You're Lizzo in this scenario.
Am I?
You're Mizzo.
Damn, you are.
You're Mizzo.
Oh, then she's gonna walk free.
Mizzo.
Anyway, we'll talk to y'all next week. Be blessed, be safe. We're gonna finish up on Patreon. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Tour tickets, not really a tour. 4 city tickets available now.
It's a tour.
NewRoryNMal.com. We'll see y'all in London, Toronto, New York, or LA. Peace.
New Rory and Ma.
This special Hip Hop 50 episode of New Rory and Mal is brought to you by eBay. Rory,
Yes,
us hip hop fans, we know authentic when we see it, when we hear it. You can't fake us out.
absolutely. And that's why we are partnering with eBay. They know how important it is to be real. Your sneakers, your watches, your jewelry, your handbags are always real with eBay's authenticity guarantee.
Nothing gets by those guys.
At all. eBay, the details inspected, the fakes rejected. Ensure your next purchase is the real deal.
eBay authenticity guarantee. Everyone deserves real. Visit ebay.com for terms.
Happy birthday, hip hop.